Hey y'all. This is HQ in the house. Yeah, I be on some other ish during the week, during the day, especially on Monday. Busy. So today we got some good dating delusions, of course. But I discovered those pop the balloons always got them. We know the pop the balloons is wild, right? So this is the one I came across today. But it was better than the ones I had yesterday. But it came across this one today. I was like, we can look at this. This ought to be interesting. It's the pop the delusion old people style. Interesting dynamic, right? Interesting dynamics. Hey Jay Walker, hello Natural K. See? Steelmatic Network. Hey. Without further ado, we're gonna give you a little preview of this interesting show.
Very articulate.
Oh, thank you.
Somebody told me to ask you. I'm gonna say you what that mouth do.
What that was?
You was feeling all right.
I decided to get somebody in cheese. A woman in red over the age of 50, you the devil.
They say if you can't dance, you can't.
She's sexy and everything, but she's got a little weight on her.
Oh, okay.
I love it. Wow.
Okay.
That introduction is better than half the introductions we saw yesterday. The introduction is better than half the ones we saw yesterday. And I'm not talking about the people. I'm not concerned about the people. I'm talking about the presentation, the way they come across. In the other ones, they just walk up. These are better. This is better. People might not look better, but it's all. I mean, it's decent. What you think, Gianna?
This is grand niggatry is what this is.
Yeah, but look at the presentation compared to the rest of them. If the people just think, if these people would be younger.
This is bingo hall slop is what this is. This is straight cesspool bingo hall slop. That's all it is.
I said, these people know. Well, see, they put a little effort into it. The ones we saw
Where?
yesterday wasn't no effort.
Effort where? Effort where?
Did you see the ones we had yesterday?
Define effort. What's your definition of effort?
They got a red background, the carpet is matching.
No, I'm talking about the quality of people.
We ain't worried about the quality of people. All the quality of people we done seen have been bad, even on the good shows.
I mean, but you could still have a degree of elegance, though. You could still go out there. It's some older, elegant folk that's out there looking for. You know, they could have got better than this bust down jump that they have here. I mean, I ain't worried about the venue. The venue is the venue. I'm looking at the people. I mean, that's just I'm not enthused, Kayanka, at all. I'm not enthused.
I don't know what the age range is. What is the age range? Lord have mercy.
50 and
Let's
up.
see.
Bust up. 50 and bust up.
Is this? And then y'all want me to get out on the dating market? Are you nuts?
Yeah. Yeah. Go get you that 5'3" handsome man that's gonna be monogamous and faithful to you, HQ. You need to stop that, HQ. You need to stop with all that heightism, HQ. You need to stop.
I just saw one that was short. He had two phones in the hand.
He was nice to you. And he was nice to you, right? Yeah. He was nice. He was nice. He was a gentleman, and you turned him away. Because you was taller than him. You need to stop. He probably could have picked you up, carried you to your car, carried you through your door, carried you through every room of the house, upstairs and downstairs. Yeah.
Let's see what the kids got to say. Let's see. This is the introduction of this show right here. I don't know what's gonna happen.
You ain't right, HQ. You ain't right.
What we gonna do? We're gonna get the nice little bachelor to come up here next. Ladies, the way we're gonna do this is if the guy come up here, if you don't like his aesthetics, how he look, his height, he may smell a little different, pop your balloon. If you want to learn a little bit more, listen to what he has to say, just hold on to it. And then we're gonna ask him, to ask you guys a question that he may pop on y'all too. So so without further ado, we're gonna get this guy up here. So give us your name, your age, and what you do for a living.
Okay, my name is Michael, but all my friends call me Gooch.
Okay. And what do you do for a living? You slinging away?
No.
Okay.
I have an LLC, trucking. But my regular job is I drive a high-low.
They call them Gooch.
Okay. We have a couple ladies that did pop, so we're gonna go down there and find out why they pop on Gooch. Let's come on down here. Let's see what's up.
Let's see, Gooch.
My name is
Mr.
Renata.
Gooch.
I am 55, and I am an administrative assistant for a school. The reason that I popped my balloon is because I used to date a trucker. And
wait a minute, hold up. Yeah. She kind of put together.
The yellow?
Yeah, she kind of put together.
No, that is unsightly. That is very unsightly. Look at that.
What?
She probably
rolled out. She matching.
Her eyes probably under them shades. Her eyes probably caught like a pistol. Stop. No. Look at she up there looking like Murder Urkel. Man, stop. You need to stop, man.
Yeah.
Come on, that is not giving. That is not sexy. You know that, HQ. Come on.
Compared to the rest of them.
No, HQ. She probably looks somewhat pleasant next to that left tackle she's standing next to right there. But that is not, that yellow and black is not giving her.
Look at the one.
Now, hold up. This lady in the black and white, she look like little scrappy mama.
Whew.
Look at her. This lady in the black and white right here. But look, the lady in the yellow and black, she look like Murder Urkel. That ain't sexy. You can't take that to bed.
What's going on?
That's not pleasant.
This must have been a bingo hall, and then they decided to do a pop the balloon.
That's it.
The bingo hall.
See, this venue is behind the bingo hall. The building, the whole building is attached. This is the back warehouse.
You know, when they go to the bingo hall, you can go into another room and then there'd be other stuff in there, like food over there. And that's exactly what happened.
All they did, they went and got, this is the backroom warehouse. They just went and got a 4K camera off Temu and they recording.
Look at this.
That's all they doing. That's all they
Hello,
doing.
driver. I have one more year before I retire.
You want to get your balloon back?
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. So, Gooch, is this somebody that you would normally go out with? This your type right here?
She's a nice. She seems to be a nice lady, but I would say not.
Why?
Aesthetically, I think she's more of a homebody. Probably a grandmother, right?
I am a Mimi.
Yes. And at this time in my life, I'm looking to enjoy myself a little bit more. I'm looking to travel and I'm looking to enjoy myself.
Okay.
My grandchildren stay with their parents though, so I am a Mimi.
Okay.
My name is Andrea. I'm 55. I am an
Damn.
administrative specialist and the president of my union.
The president. You like presidents?
I've had to deal with the union administration in the past, and I won't say that that was my best experience.
Oh, wow. So would she normally be your type?
I think that we would probably enjoy each other's company, but long term, maybe not.
Oh, okay. So why did you pop on Mr. Gooch?
It's a height thing. He looks really nice. He does. He's dressed nice.
How tall he need to be for you?
6 feet. 6 feet. 6 feet.
I'm only 5'5", but maybe like 5'9".
Oh, she's 5'5", and so is he. He look her size.
You see how big she is? You see how she built like a bad croissant roll.
Look, we have to give grace where grace is due. These people are at 55.
Grace is the name of a beautiful girl. That's not her.
That's the only reason why you pop.
No,
I feel
absolutely
like
not.
if I go out with him, I might have to fight for us, and I don't want to fight.
Oh,
Nothing against him. It's not against him.
oh, she said I might have to fight for him.
That is a bingo hall. Look at that building. Look at that ceiling.
They wild.
Look at that ceiling.
Therapy.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, you look nice.
Thank you.
Give us your name, age, and what you do for a living.
My name is Shauna.
Wait a minute, I gotta see how many views.
That's an old Big Lots building. Look at it. I used to work for Big Lots. I know that ceiling. That's an old Big Lots building.
That's why.
The director of education for a cosmetology school, and I'm also a L'Oreal artist.
Legion, y'all wrong.
Okay. So tell us why you popped the balloon on him.
Because you should never judge a book by its cover.
So why you pop on him?
Because he judged her. Oh, yeah.
So that's the only reason why you pop. So normally
Like outside.
at the outside. Okay, so if he was in the line of Dairy Queen and he asked you for your phone number, would you give it to him?
Probably wouldn't be at Dairy Queen.
Where the hell do you go?
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Okay, so if he was at Starbucks, would you? When he asked for your phone number, he think you sexy. Would you give him the time of day?
Maybe.
Okay. So is this your normal type? This somebody you would go out with?
Like your first contestant, you seem more like a homebody, and right now I'm a little bit more adventurous. Right now, I'm doing things that I didn't get a chance to do when I was raising my children.
All right. What's that clue for? What's that code for? What is he trying to tell him?
She unsightly.
Wait a minute. Jay, we giving grace here, just grace. A minute. What other thing can we say? We already understand where they at now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. We can hear you.
I just had to get on real quick. I'm not gonna stay on long. I'm in the middle of stuff.
Okay.
HQ, you're gonna have to stop this gray stuff. She dried up. Them eggs is dried up, and she talk about height.
Woo!
What's height? Who is they fighting out here at their grown age?
I don't know. This
Who
one
gotta
right
protect
here.
her at their grown age? What are they doing? What neighborhoods? What areas are they in to where she got to worry about a man's height? She not having kids by him.
Tell him.
The whole point is
Say it again, Pinky. Say it again.
What is
What the what? Oh, don't get me on the camera where I can move around now. What in the world, man?
She said I might have to fight for us when
Fight
we
what?
went out.
Just go sit down.
She knows she bad. She knows she wrong for that.
Hey Jay, they in the back of a Big Lot, an old Big Lots building, and the old bingo / Big Lots building, looking for meats, looking for prime cut USDA meats. Come on, man.
Look,
Sick work.
They be lucky if they get chuck steak. What they deserve is tripe.
Yeah, wrong.
Okay, he like to be outside.
He like to be outside. That's code for you ain't the one. He telling them they ain't the one.
Okay. So who else popped them on? Come on down
All
here.
of that.
Hey, give us your name, age, and what you do for a living.
Eileen, 54, child care, adult care, and I'm starting my own business, LLC, event planning, decorating, and catering.
Oh, that's enough. Okay. So why you pop your balloon?
I got 18 grandkids.
So would he normally be your type?
He look nice.
You think he's sexy?
He look nice.
HQ.
Would you give me your phone number?
HQ.
What?
HQ. I wanna say something. People think just because you get old, that equates to you getting blowed out. No, fitness lasts a lifetime. This lady right here with this panties is killing me. Like, shout out to Raquel Rose or Rachel, whatever. I don't know. We're gonna say Raquel Rose. Rose. Yeah. Look at this lady's stomach. Look at this lady's panties. Look at this. Fitness is a necessity. Yeah. Please, y'all. Just because you get old, no matter what age you is, you gotta go to the gym. You got to stay in shape, man. This is terrible, man. And we see this more and more on our black women, man. Seriously though, look at this lady's stomach, though. Look at her stomach.
She decided she was coming out. They decided they were gonna open up them. They popped the balloon, old folks. And this is what we got.
So Mike.
Would you call him?
Maybe.
So is this someone that you would normally go out with? She like to travel, but she don't like to be. I don't know if she like to be outside, but was she your normal type?
She just said she got.
But was she your type?
Grandkids.
Well, I'm talking physically.
She seems like a mom.
She is a mom.
18 times.
No, she don't have 18 children. She have 18 grandkids.
So I'm pretty sure she's very nice, but I'm looking for a little bit more adventure right now than someone that is not as tied down.
Okay. All right. Yeah, she didn't say all that. Okay.
Then he looking for a younger person. He looking for a younger woman then. That's what he looking for.
He in the wrong arena.
Yes. Thank you, Fatty. Thank you, Fatty, for the $20 super sticker. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, he in the wrong thing because this is what he gonna get. That's all he gonna get. Is these ladies with grandkids.
Okay, look, let's say she didn't have these kids.
Hey.
You know, you seen her at Walmart trying to get something up tall herself. Would you holler at her?
You can't hide your aesthetics. It seems like this is what you've been doing for a while. Am I correct?
Oh, this is 37. So
there you go.
Yeah. My oldest 37, so yes.
Okay.
So sometimes you have to trust your gut.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go on there. Give us your name, age, and what you do for a living.
My name is LaTanya. I'm 53, and I'm an underwriter for the city of Detroit.
Okay, Tanya. Why you pop your balloon?
Right now, he and I have a lot of things in common. I do like to be outside and adventurous, but I would not stand in his way because I'm a caregiver. And sometimes I have to stay home and make sure that the sick relative is taken care of. So I wouldn't stand in his way. He seems like a nice gentleman.
Okay, I'm sorry. I cut you off. Okay. So is there someone that you normally go out with?
Well, I can honor that. I can see the caregiver inside of her, and I really like the the salt and pepper now.
You like the salt and pepper?
Yeah, I like the salt and pepper.
These people must have given up. They just be like, dang.
Yeah, they depleted. They all depleted. Like these, you could tell half of these women's like depleted, misandrous women. Like you could just hear it on them like miles away.
Right. It's like she got to take care of somebody. She ain't able to travel. He just said, still like to be outside. Is that code for something? Maybe I'm not understanding.
Yeah, he's just trying to clap cheeks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she like his too?
I like yours too. Yours is nice. I like it.
So you want your balloon back?
No. No, but he's somebody I would definitely like to get in touch with.
Where your phone?
She popped already.
But she wanna, slide in your inbox sometimes.
I mean, the bar right over there.
Oh,
we'll meet at the mixer.
All right.
How would you ladies feel about a 50-50 relationship? In my Teddy Pendergrass voice.
Oh, shoot.
50-50 in everything?
Why not?
Oh. Okay.
Look at the blue shit. What's the blue shit? What is this?
Man, what's this black shaft jacket, man? They ain't no shaft jacket. That's a
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
But see, why?
I don't even know.
Why? Can we see that it's not okay for us to be bigger, our women to be bigger than us?
Of course, absolutely. But we are where we are.
That's God dang. Yeah.
It's not long.
Man, she built like.
Tell us a little bit more exactly why you pop.
If it's 50-50 in everything, someone is getting left out. Something is getting left out. Because if you're going 50-50 in bills, I need you to do more than 50-50 if we're together.
How much would you need him to do?
I say about 80-20.
Okay, how do you feel about that? 80-20, would you do that?
No.
It has to be 50-50.
I'm not the type of man that lead by money.
Oh.
I'm an accomplished man. I don't need a woman's help, but I like her effort.
We see the delusion on all sides. All sides.
How's he delusional? Or are you talking about all the women?
All the women and him.
So he delusional.
He asking for something. He asking for something that he just ain't gonna get. That ain't. Wait a minute. What you think his lane? What you think his lane is? His lane is right there on that wall. He
might. Hey, guess what? It's like this. So he might be in the wrong arena currently, but he can go to Starbucks right now and get him a 23-year-old barista. Right?
I say your people that you supposed to be around, that you supposed to pick from, is the people that you around, and these the people you be around.
Now I don't know why he here. Now I mean he here for an express purpose, right? But I mean, hey, it is what it is. But back to this lady in the orange, right? So you asking for 80-20 and you pushing 60.
What's wrong
like
with 20?
At this stage.
50,
at this stage, you just look
to be asking for 50-50.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So why does that doesn't compute to her and the companionship being 50-50? And you just looking for companionship.
No. And that's the whole point. What should they be looking for at this age? 50,
should and looking for is two different words, HQ. Listen to what you just said. So I'm saying so you said she just asked for 80-20. I'm saying she should desire 50-50 because you 60 years old. You most likely, you 60 years old, you plump, you damn near undesirable. I mean, probably the man wouldn't even get hard if she came out the clothes.
So let's establish what they should be asking for.
50-50.
Men and women.
50-50 right here on this stage right here. 50 everything 50-50.
Everything down the middle.
We have no anomalies right here on this stage. None.
Oh.
Now, hold on. If you had Deborah Cox or Tony Braxton on the stage, which we surely do not, that'd be a different story. But these women looking like something else.
And we shouldn't be looking for no love. We shouldn't be looking for we should be looking for companion, 50-50. Just some kind of aesthetic, some kind of look. But this ain't it.
But you gotta realize, I mean, look at the ceiling, look at the room. I mean, these people look like they've been sharing each other. This is like a bike rally game. Seriously. You saw the room, you saw those people in the back, and you saw that ceiling.
These people look like they comfortable. They live in a neighborhood. They done been to this bar before. They know
several times.
Family. Yeah.
Several times. They all know each other too. Yeah. Same neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, would you do 70-30?
Like I say, I like a woman's effort. I don't need her 50, but I like her effort.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, he's saying he don't need her money. Why he saying that? What's going on?
He probably got so he probably got investments. He probably got things he probably just don't possess the people skills, because you got to realize all the people that's book smart and that's investment smart and that's hitting their stride and whatnot, all of them don't necessarily have people skills in game. Just like
when you this age, you already have the money. You already have the money. She don't need his money. He don't need her money. So
but HQ, keep in mind, he here for a reason, because probably he don't have game. He don't have gravitas in game like that in real life. So he doesn't have that, that allure, you know what I'm saying, that appeal. You know what I mean? So, he probably that's probably his disconnect. And now look at his bill. Now he got the money, he got the resource, but he probably the ones that he probably on the woman's rotation, a woman to use him for him to take her out to lunch, probably breakfast and such. I mean, he's being used. I mean, look at him. Look. Come on, huh?
5'4".
Audience. That is it, because it was like a 50-50. So you said 50-50 on everything.
No, the question was, how did you feel about a 50-50 relationship? And you popped your balloon.
Because I asked.
I appreciate the effort.
Because I asked 50-50 in everything.
Okay, can she get her balloon back? No, you don't want your balloon back? You just want to do that? Are you good? Okay. So is this somebody that you would...
Because I'm very accomplished. I have my own everything.
Okay, so is this someone you normally go out with? You had your balloon held up, so what's up?
Yeah, it was held up because I thought it was something.
Oh. All right.
Oh, why y'all gonna throw shots? Come on.
Okay. Could you answer his question, please? How do you feel about 50-50?
I can be 50-50 by myself. I'm good.
Oh. Ouch. Oh. No, I'm just playing.
Hell no.
Really?
Hell no.
So is this someone that
Stop. She too damn She too damn big to be talking. She had the audacity and hubris of her.
Yeah,
See how big she is?
She said, I can do 50-50 on my own.
With her Debbie cakes, her snack cakes, her cookies, cakes, pies, ice cream. Man, look,
crumbs in the bed. She got crumbs in the bed.
Man, she got crumbs, Debbie cakes, Swiss rolls, Star Crunch, Nutty Bars, zebra cakes. Man, stop. She had peanut butter and jelly rolls in the bed too, in the closet.
She said, "I can do bad."
She looked just like Baby D too. She built just like Baby D too. Baby, she built just like Baby D. God,
would normally go out with it.
Cops don't know when to
Your
kick the
type
door.
held your balloon for a while.
That's because I didn't pop it in the first round.
Oh, she wanted to hear you
Okay.
say, okay.
So is this someone that you would normally go out with?
I would probably say no.
Why?
Too big, too damn
I just
big.
don't feel an attraction.
Okay.
Yeah, he was honest. He was
And
honest.
Paul, that's not
I
real
didn't say
leather.
she wasn't
Okay,
What is that? What is that
That's
jacket?
that fake leather. That's that fall leather.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. That's that man. That jacket about to bleed in a second now. Man, that's a trash
All right,
bag.
you got one lady on here. So let's see what's up with her. Give us your name and age and what you do for a living.
My name is Terry. I am a 25 employee at the casino, and I am also the UAW president of my local union.
All right. Okay. So, you want to?
Why they? This just like younger women. They feel the need to tell me what you done accomplished and what you done did when that ain't even important. None of that's important. He don't care about none of that because he got his own thing. Why you telling me what you done did, what you done accomplished?
He in the wrong arena. He need to leave immediately.
Right.
Question about the 50-50?
Depend. The 50-50 thing for me depend on your situation in that relationship. And if it's going to be 50-50, as the young lady over here was mentioning, we're going to be 50-50 on everything. We're going to be 50-50 on taking the garbage out. We're going to be 50-50 on washing the dishes, washing clothes, all of the above. If you 50-50 like that, we can do 50-50.
No, sure.
I wash clothes. I clean the house. I'm not very good at cooking.
You're going to learn if you want to do 50-50.
Somebody
Tell her to take that wig off. Tell her to take that. What's under that wig? What's under that hair helmet? Pop the trunk. What's underneath the hood? What the engine block look like? What's underneath that hair helmet? What's underneath that hair helmet?
Oh God, this is
terrible. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I can accept that.
Okay, so is this someone that you would normally go out with?
Yeah, it's someone I would normally go out with.
Okay. So do you have a question for him?
What would be a deal breaker for you?
You know what? Let's bring you up here to the top since you're the last one. Come on up here.
A deal breaker for me would be an argumentative, non-cooperative woman. If we could work on things and come to a common ground, that would be the type of woman I would date.
I can accept that.
Okay. So you still got your balloon, so you feeling good here? Oh shit. Oh my God.
She got all the way to the top. Hell no. Let's see why she popped the balloon.
Man, with that vending machine wig on, man.
Hey,
your
look,
ass on.
You don't even know. You don't know what's under the wig. She got the best hardware so far. We don't know. We don't know what's under the wig.
She got that Rashida Frost vending machine wig on. She don't take that. Man. And what's these pants? And what's these pants she got on?
I had hair.
And what's these pants she got on?
I don't know. That's snake fake leather.
There ain't no damn snake. You better stop. And that's damn Ross for less.
I used to wear wigs too, and I have hair. I just used to like to wear wigs.
So you are bundles, Kayanka?
No, just a regular wig. I used to snatch it off, put it back on when I wanted to, because I didn't feel like doing my hair. But I had hair. I kept braids underneath. That's all.
But did you have a different wig for every hot date of the week or no?
I didn't have no blind or crazy like that. I just had regular that looked like it was my hair. That's all.
You ain't have no blonde wig, Kayanka? Tell the truth.
No. Hell no.
Kayanki, you're lying, Kayanki. You had a blonde wig. I know you did. You had at least one blonde bundle.
No blonde wig. Ever.
You had at least one blonde bundle. Stop that. Stop that line. Stop that line. Come on, man.
Tell us why you popped on him.
I like what I like.
Oh, what do you like?
Whoa.
That's not it.
Oh God. Okay.
No, just to be clear, very nice looking young man, dressed very well, but I like what I like.
Okay.
What you like? What's going on?
We wasn't able to find love for you today, and you know, it may be some chicks out here you like hoes. Who?
Did she say what I think she just said?
She said that he liked the hoes.
Oh.
And look how much bigger she is than him. Look, God dang. Man, ladies, man, put the ham hocks down, please, man. Push away from the table. God, dog, man. This is disturbing. Y'all don't understand how this disturbing this is to our black men.
Look,
Like, it's very
they just
disturbing.
came to have a relaxing bingo night, bingo dance hall, old school. That's all they came to do. This is an impromptu pop the balloon. Wait a minute, I got to look and see how much money they made on this.
I'm just playing. But, you know, it may be some chicks out here. You know, remember, Tanya said she going to slide in your inbox, catch you up at the bar. So, you know, we'll catch up with you. So watch your step. Oh, all righty. All right.
And
There you go.
Now, Kayanki, you know this was a $20 to enter. Everybody paid $20 at the door. Everybody paid $20 at the door. And, man, come on, man. It's busted.
These people.
This is horrible.
All right.
Okay. All right. Give us your name and age and what you do for a living.
Lamont Walker. I am a chef, 63 years old.
Oh, you looking good for 63. Okay. All right. Well, we got some ladies that pop their balloons. Let's start down here.
I know.
My name is Renata, and I'm 55. And the reason that I popped is due to the height. You're very handsome. I like how you are well put together. But as you can see, I like to wear heels, and I don't want to be overpowering and things like that. So, but you are handsome. You look very handsome.
So is this someone that you would normally go out with? Is this your normal type?
Not really.
Why not?
She's sexy and everything, but she's got a little weight on her.
Oh, okay.
He said she frumpy.
Okay, give us your name and age.
He said she frumpy.
Everybody popped their balloon. They all of them popped their balloon. Wait a minute, hold up. You supposed to recognize the room that you in and then act accordingly. Why you come up on the stage if all them women was too big for you?
HQ, everybody ain't got game. They ain't aware. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Every man with money doesn't equate to game.
Tell me why he come up there if he know all them big bitches ain't his type.
Because this the call before the shea butter. This the call before the shea butter. What are you talking about?
He looking just to get something wet. That's all he doing.
That's it.
Oh.
Hey, that's it. That's it.
Tell us why you popped the balloon.
Andrea, 55. I like really tall men, but you look really nice.
Thank you. You
And I
do
think
too.
you always dress nice.
I do.
I'm pretty sure you do.
I do.
Okay.
It's not personal.
It's not personal. So is this your normal type? Would you go for her?
Of course.
Could you do a 360?
Oh.
I take it.
You'll take her? Oh, shoot. You want your balloon back?
No.
Okay. She thinks she look good. G Honda. She look good.
Bonk. She what? She look
This
what
is,
look on what
she
planet?
thinks she look good. She thinks she
Oh,
look
she
good.
thinks she look good. Okay. I thought you said something
This
else.
is the
I was like,
call
on
before
what
the shea
planet?
butter. This
Call
is the
for shea
call.
butter.
Thank you, Fatty. Hey, Fatty, what's up?
Buddy, what's good, man?
How y'all doing? How y'all
What's
doing?
good, man?
HQ, we need to talk. HQ, I don't understand your emails. God damn it. This woman said I'm running late 5 minutes before the show, and she started the show in the next minute.
Cause I ran in the door. That's why I said I was running late. Ran in the door.
That's it's fine. How you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing good.
Hey.
And this one that you showed HQ, the only benefit is that her ass is poking out. So it kind of was like, since I'm going to take a L anyway, let me go ahead and choose the one that has the ass poking out.
You wrong as hell, Fatty. Cause he know when you walk up on this stage already, wait a minute, these are the choices. So you trying to narrow down the bad choices between a bad choice and a bad choice. Which one am I gonna pick?
Yeah,
that's it.
It's like voting for Kamala Harris.
What's your name and age and tell us why you pop your balloon?
My name is Shauna. I'm 53. Originally, I popped the balloon because she said that he was 63, but when he said he don't like big women, you gotta like me for me.
Damn.
The reason I said big women, it's not personal.
That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? I like them all, bald head, cripple, and crazy. I like for the personality.
Nah, he's lying.
So there we go.
So if she wants someone that you would normally go out with,
I would date her.
You would date her? Would you kiss her?
I would kiss her.
On the first date?
She got soft lips.
She got
Damn.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, give us your name and age and tell us why you pop your balloon.
Terry, 58. I pop my balloon because I like what I like.
Well choice. You are beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, so she's someone that you would normally go with.
I would date her. She looked like she could dance.
Oh, Sean, what you got, Terry?
I'm a winner.
See, I'm a step.
Y'all gonna make me throw up. Y'all gonna make me ill. Cause I can't.
I'm a step.
Let's step, boy. I got you. What you need? What you want?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Well, is he someone that you would normally go out with? I mean, if he was to ask you for your phone number, would you give it to him and see what's up with him?
I like what I like.
What? Okay, what is it about him?
I mean, no.
I know, but what is it about? Why are you saying no?
I like what I like.
All right, we'll accept that. Give us your name and age and tell us why you pop your balloon.
I'm Sharon Briscoe, and I'm 56 years old.
Oh, hell no, man. God.
I popped my balloon because
she was an elite 304 back in her heyday.
The one with the snakeskin pants on. The snakeskin pants on. You know what she was doing. You already know what she was doing. See, but this is the crowd that he got. This is the level that he has been reduced to. I'm saying men his age, they say they got a lot of options. He got a lot of money. But where's his options at? His options is at the bingo hall.
HQ, if you were on this room, because you're probably on their kind of age range, how would you feel, like level of confidence that you would have the pick of the leader? Like, how confident are you, from 0 being not confident at all and 10 being extremely confident that you'll take the best one available?
Oh, you mean the man? If I was the man?
No, if you were a woman on this lineup.
I get a second look. I get a second look.
You think you would fare better than most?
Oh, they had dealings.
Oh, of course.
No, he said no.
Oh yeah, but I'm tall, so all these people are like 5'4", 5'5". So I'm like I'm 5'9", 5'10". So it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Of course, I get a second look, but I wouldn't be in no bingo hall, no way.
Oh,
hell no.
Knowing him forever, he used to live next door to my Aunt Bobby.
This look desperate to me. I couldn't even do it.
Davenport.
Yes.
And I just feel like he a Pontiac for life.
That's
okay. All right. So, but if she was from Hazel Park,
she could be from here. I still date her because I know her personality.
Okay. What's your name and age, and tell us why you popped your balloon.
Janella Whitfield, 56, because he's like family.
True.
Not family.
Oh hell no! The same neighborhood. They know each other.
It looks like they know each other.
They just trying to connect some people. You look. I'd rather offer somebody $40 than to be dealing with family. Ain't no way. That's what it is.
Family. My family.
Okay.
We're south side of Balot.
Are you from the south side?
Now, HQ. Now you know all these women on this.
Wait a minute, you just died.
HQ. Now HQ, you know all. Now HQ, HQ, you know all these women that claim ED on these women.
You Morgan.
You're not okay. Give us your name, your age, and why you popped the balloon.
Eileen, 54. The weight.
It's the weight.
She said she popped because you said the weight thing.
Right.
You're still attractive, baby.
Okay.
Ain't got nothing to do with the weight.
Is her lips soft too?
Wait a minute, hold up. Why he back up and say it ain't got nothing to do with the weight? Now he said it got nothing to do with the weight. Now he's saying that.
Because he's lying.
Of course.
He's a liar.
He's trying to be nice.
He's a liar.
Yeah. See.
He says it's about personality, but he says he will date any single one of them. Like I think he reject one.
Yeah. These ain't his type. They short.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But is he someone that you would, if it wasn't for the weight thing, would you would? Okay.
But she said, I'm already rejected. So let me say, hell no, I ain't doing it.
Okay. All right. Give us your name, age again, and why you pop.
This is his speed. She seemed normal. She was normal. She was decent. But her attitude was decent.
My name is Latanya. I'm 53. And I got a little weight on me, so I popped my balloon. I didn't want him to shame me.
It's not that. It's truly not. You are attractive. You're cute.
Thank you.
You got a little style about you.
Thank you.
I like that. We could date.
We'll meet at the
He doesn't reject
All right.
nobody.
Okay, she got another deuce to meet at the mixer too.
Ah.
What did you say?
They had 17,000 views on this damn thing.
No, huh?
What'd you say?
No, I said you're gonna meet him at the mixer.
Oh, okay. Yes, we'll meet at the mixer.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, we don't have any more balloons up here.
Well, see, this is a normal, everyday, average group of people. Just like the other pop the balloons. Normal, everyday, average people. They just came dressed how they was dressed. This just happened to be the elder balloon people. Because we saw the goofy people yesterday. We saw the ones that wasn't high fashion. We saw the ones that wasn't high profile yesterday. And this city, I don't know what the city is. It looked like it's up north.
Sorry, wasn't able to find love for you, but we'll catch you next time. All right. We have no pops, but meanwhile, tell us your name.
Oh, shoot. We got a tall dude. Let's see how they pick the tall dude. Whether they pop their balloon or they don't for the tall dude.
And age and what you do for a living. Speak it to the mic, please.
My name is Phil, 54, and I'm in logistics for a large corporation, and I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay. All right. So what do you like in a lady? What do you find attractive?
Good dress, good character. That's about it for the most part.
Okay. So what would you consider a deal breaker?
Smoker.
Anybody smoke?
Married more than twice.
Ooh. Okay.
More than 5 kids.
Oh.
That's it for the deal with.
Okay, that's it. Okay. We had one pop.
Notice that nobody popped their balloon with one person, Fatty.
Damn, that's crazy.
And he and every person that came out, they done popped the balloon like this, but this is the only one that they ain't popped a lot of them ain't popped the balloon because he's tall.
Balloon so far, and we're gonna find out what's going on with her. Can you tell us why you popped your balloon?
Eileen, 54. I have 8 kids.
You have 8 kids? Oh,
18 grandkids.
That's why you pop. So is this someone that you would normally go out with? Because prior to him saying that, you held your balloon. What's up?
He's handsome, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Would you holler?
It ain't nobody popping on the tall old dude. The tall old dude gonna have some choices.
Randall?
Yes.
You would? Why?
He's handsome. Yes, we good.
So is this someone that you would normally go out with? This your normal type?
She's nice.
Okay. You don't want to get a balloon?
He ain't saying nothing about weight. He know.
But she got 8 kids though. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're gonna need you. We have so many balloons up here left. So I'm gonna need you to pop one balloon just based on what you see up here.
I gotta pop one balloon?
Yes.
It's hard.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I knew something told me he was gonna pop her balloon. Cause she's an old whore. Listen right here.
Okay.
She's one of the thinner ones, but she's one of the more lively ones, and she the one, cause she's an old whore.
Let's give her your name and age. You know, tell her what he's missing out on.
My name is Renee.
Okay. And your age?
Oh, I'm 25.
Okay. Okay, why you pop her balloon?
I had to pop a balloon.
Okay, but why did you pick her instead of her?
No particular reason. I had to pop one. I just picked one. She's very nice. Dressed very nice.
Okay. So you held your balloon. So did you find him attractive?
Sure.
You do?
I do.
Okay, that's very good though. Okay. Phil, we're gonna need you to ask these ladies one question, and we're gonna narrow it down from there.
One question. What's your ideal of a romantic date?
Okay. Give us your name and age, and what's your idea of a romantic date?
My name is Renata, and I am 55. I love ginger ale. With our ginger ale, your favorite soda, lemonade, and things like that. By the water.
Okay. Okay. What's your idea of a romantic date?
My ideal of a romantic date is going to a play. Going out dancing.
Okay. See what you got. I'm sorry. Your name and age.
Shauna, 53.
Okay. Your name and age and your idea of a romantic date.
Terry, 58. My idea of a romantic date is for me to get off work and come home and you have a nice meal cooked for me and maybe some candles lit and we sit there and enjoy each other.
You like that, Phil? Huh? You like that? Okay, give us your name and age and your idea of a romantic date.
Sharon, 56. Something that you were playing.
That ain't HQ.
Okay.
So you're not gonna plan a romantic date?
I will leave it all up to him.
You been on some lazy stuff. That's
No, I'm not.
Okay. And your name? You already said your name. Give us your name and age and your idea.
Janella Whitfield, 56. Walks by the water.
That's it.
That was the wrong choice dress that you got.
Yeah,
in.
and she looked like she doesn't walk a lot, so she's lying.
Just the wrong dress, everything. Just like a blob.
But they're older ladies. Like the thing is that you can expect like them to be a icon, like a fashion icon. The thing is, if you actually look at them, probably it's winter. Do you think if it was summer, they'll be dressed better?
No.
Those summer dresses make those summer dresses sometimes.
Right. I mean, I can't really tell the weather because she got on short sleeves. This is a thin blouse. I can't really tell.
The other one has like a Matrix jacket on. I don't know.
I don't care.
I just think summer dresses fix a lot of things.
Yeah, that orange is like
the word.
No.
Bellow.
No. The river walk. The river walk, just any walk, nice, quiet walk, conversation.
Right. Y'all should have cheers for these people.
Your name and age and your idea of a romantic date.
My name is Latanya. I'm 53, and life is just so busy. Just toning it all the way down, just going for a walk, probably through the neighborhood, and I just want to hear what's on your mind.
Okay.
Just want to hear what's on your mind. The best answer they got.
Okay, Phil, based on those answers, I'm going to need you to pop 2 balloons.
Uh-oh. Orange dress. I knew it. And the older chick. I knew it.
Okay. Tell us why you popped her balloon.
I was looking for a little bit more than the walk. Just a little bit more for a date.
So you find Phil sexy, attractive?
He's okay.
You held your balloon?
Yeah, because he's okay.
Okay. All right. Step back.
The tall guy.
So tell
the tall guy is always gonna be okay. He always gonna have options in the room. The tall guy, old or young. Always.
How you doing, Jay? Like, did you pick on this shit on purpose?
What?
Like this.
What? Why?
Like this video, like, did you do it on purpose?
The video, yeah, this is the video. Yes. The older crowd, because I picked it because you see the delusion in older women and the younger women. You see the same choices that they make at this age, they make them at the younger age. I don't want to do 50-50. I ain't doing 50-50. I'm doing 80-20. I'm doing all the same choices that a younger woman would make, the older ones would make. So this is a lesson in the same hardware. It's the same software. Maybe it's just an older version, but it's damn near the same software. That's
just
why.
that AOL startup disk.
Right. It's the same. The first thing she said when she got on no, we ain't doing 50-50. What?
50-50, height.
Everything.
What you gonna do for me?
Delusion
Ain't none of
about
them
how they
tell what
look.
they gonna do to him.
We got the old whores on the panel. We got the everything.
That's why you popped her balloon.
She wanted me to cook the meal for the romantic date.
You have a rebuttal?
I like what I like. You don't want me to cook, kick rocks.
Understood.
A beautiful smile.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I went too far. Yeah.
We sit there and enjoy each other.
You like that, Phil? Huh? Oh. You like that? Okay, give us your name and age and your idea of a romantic date.
We gotta go a little bit.
I do have a passport, and I travel pretty frequent, but not out of the country, but inside the country.
Is that good enough for you?
Passport, bro?
Yes, because I travel as well.
Okay, Phil, you have your pick. We need you to pop another balloon.
Another balloon?
Yes, we got to narrow it down. Got business to do.
This is hard.
Go ahead, pop 2. Pop 2.
That lady.
One more.
Young.
You made me.
I know who he gonna pick. He gonna pick the chick in the brown on the end, the last one. Cause she had the most reasonable answer. She tall, and she said something that resonated with him. Why?
You made me pop 2 balloons.
Okay.
I don't really have a good answer why I popped, but
All right. Wow. So is it someone that you would normally go out with? Would you give them the time of day?
I would.
Would? Who would you like to go with?
This host.
Paris.
All right.
He don't go out of the country, remember?
So what exactly why you popped your balloon opposed to the other balloons?
I don't.
This is our last contestant here.
I don't have a good answer for you. You made me pop too. So I don't have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say. Nice outfit.
So is she your normal type? Would you normally go for her if she was on your job? Would you ask her out to lunch?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Now ask these ladies a question so we can narrow it down. We have 2 ladies left. Go ahead with your first question.
What's a trait that you would change about yourself?
The biggest chick on the stage, he got her left. The biggest chick on the stage in the black. She's the last choice.
I'm a go-getter, so I'm always busy. And that's something I'm trying to, I'll be retiring in September. So I'm trying to slow it down so I'll be able to enjoy my retirement.
She's the biggest one on the stage. She the biggest one on the stage. Uh-oh. Out of all the options, why didn't he pick her?
He might think that she can cook really well. She obviously eating really good.
What trait would you change about yourself?
I don't know. I like me.
I don't know. I like me.
Okay. We'll take
That's what she
that.
said.
Okay, Phil,
No,
based
that's
on the
exactly
2
what
ladies.
She said, what kind of, what's your traits or toxic traits or whatever? I can't even remember the question. She said, I like me. I don't know.
He's here. We need you to pop one.
Shit, I'm about
Which
to take
one?
these
He gonna
dentures
pop?
out on you.
He got the big girl. Damn. He picked the big girl.
I already know what you're going to say. I made you do it, right? But because between the 2 ladies, why did you pick this one in particular?
We all fall short, and we all should have something that we want to change.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Can I rebut that?
Yeah.
But I've been doing a lot of work on me. So
In every area?
In all of them.
Yes, ma'am.
I've been doing my work. So that's why I can say I like me.
Okay.
Oh, she like me. I like me.
Okay,
That's what
can I
you
get
said.
you up here, Miss Sharon?
I thought you said meat.
Okay, you have your balloon love. Come here. So do you have any questions for Phil?
He got the big girl. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is
Zero.
I have one. She's 34.
Hey, look.
Kids don't is
HQ,
irrelevant
this
at
is
this age.
HQ. Can I tell you something in front of everybody?
What?
Don't you ever invite me to your funeral ever again. Like, this is an invitation to a funeral. It's not good.
You don't like train wrecks, Fatty?
That's crazy.
Especially when the train hop back on the track and then keep crashing.
That's crazy.
This our last contestant.
Phil, do you have a question for her, Sharon?
Hey, Tyranny.
Hey.
No.
Hey, Tyranny.
Okay. So is it a yes for you, Sharon?
Yeah.
If you don't say yeah, lady,
Come on, Sharon.
Girl, he got a good job.
I'll pop it just because she hesitated, man.
It's a yes for her. Okay, it's a yes for you, Phil.
Hey, it's a match, god dog. It's a match. I'm telling you, they get more ratchet by the day. Y'all don't even understand.
Ratchet belongs to Ratchet.
Yeah, but this is our people. This is where the rubber meets the road, where that attitude come in.
You got this last.
Were they ratchet though? I think they look terrible. Because I think most of the women kind of behave well. They just look like bags of potatoes.
Yeah, but I mean, we can't expect too much. We can't expect too much.
HQ, why didn't you do a full screen?
I got to learn how to do those things.
Do you see that video that you have over there on the right bottom? Yes. Oh, see, look at you. You don't have to be zooming in and out. You can just put full screen.
Oh, okay. Full screen. Okay. Here we go.
Distance.
Okay. Got it.
I'm celibate for like 1.5 years.
So single.
Yes.
Safe to assume.
Well, single, not dating.
Although I suppose you could be in a relationship and celibate.
No, that's abstinent.
HQ, can you pause it?
Celibate means like no dating or like even like kissing or holding hands or anything.
Yeah, what's up? Either man.
On that last video before you.
Okay,
move
go
on to
ahead.
this one. So the guys just kind of like holding out, you know what I'm saying? They say, hey, they gonna hold out. They don't want to date while they're young or get married while they're young. Are you saying, HQ, that that's what they holding out for? In their 50s?
They may have been married. These guys, these older guys may have been married. Look, we ain't putting too much stock in what we saw. We saw a bingo hall, 5 minute, throw them up on the stage because they single type deal.
So, but I know you kind of know women of that statue. My question that I'm asking is, do you think the majority of the older women look like that? They about that size, and when they get around that 50s.
Yeah, they had it represented the whole spectrum. It had skinny women on there. It had heavy women on there to the heavy max. So yeah, that's about normal. They're about normal. They're about normal. You hear me? Or did he die? You guys hear me?
He muted. E, you muted.
E.
He got choked out because all of those women will be like him. That's why
He came and put one of them big arms across his neck.
He muted himself to eat some Twinkies. That's why he can talk.
Something happened to him.
My understanding of the term celibacy pertains to sex.
I think that's abstinent.
Celibacy is sex.
Celibacy.
Well, that one's like sex too, but I think it's also dating included. Or like any like interaction with.
They
like,
just get the most lost women on here just to shoot them. Just to shoot them.
Maybe clear this up. The state of abstaining from marriage and sexual relations.
Yes, sir.
Okay, girl.
I don't believe it. Maybe clear it up a little bit.
Thank you.
Okay, well, we're not going to argue about the definition of celibacy, but in any case, so you're not dating anybody?
No.
Okay, and you've been celibate for 1.5 years. How long have you been single?
I don't claim anybody as my ex, so my whole life.
Like the light in
What do you
their
mean
eyes
you
is
don't
like
claim anybody
gone.
as your ex?
It never happened.
What?
I never talked
The
to
light
anybody.
in their eyes is gone. Like when you look at all their eyes, they all look just like shells.
Isn't it the show where they got all the OnlyFans and things like that on here? The OnlyFans girls
him and Fresh and Fit, they get like the most obscure, like whatever kind of waste females just so they can shoot at them. It's like a firing line. They don't have really nothing. They might put one on the panel, but that one that they put who's somewhat educated is going to be on their side. They don't never get somebody on the opposite side that's just always like super feminist or super something, so they can just shoot at them. Because the guy, this show in Fresh and Fit, this is the angry part of the red pill. These are the guys who love to get back at women. These are the guys that watch this. They watch this and like Fresh and Fit. They love it. That's why they be just shelling them money just to say like the most horrible things to these women. They don't care.
Oh wow, Tierney.
Ain't this you and Fatty's type of women though?
Jay?
Me?
You told me you liked the caucus last time. You said this is the type that you go for.
Okay, so if I said I like only black women and you show me the most ratchet of ratchet black women, does that mean I like her? Or
So what's the
like
difference?
a natural woman, natural hair, no makeup, natural feminine curves? Do I like a natural woman?
Yams.
Or do I like a super ratchet black woman? Because color don't have nothing to ethnicity, skin color. It's the amount of melanin in the body. It don't make a difference. Everybody's background is different.
Is this your type of Caucasian woman, or you like them a little bit more ratchet?
No, no, it's not. No, these because they're Caucasian don't mean that I like them. That's like if it was a gay dude, that don't mean like a gay dude like all men. He just likes specific men. A guy just I don't like all white women. I like specific women. These women look just gone. They're gone. There's this shell. When you look in their eyes and you hear them talk, no, man, no. You gotta have something. You gotta have something up here.
But
and when the lights go out, you gotta have something else. But
doesn't that validate the point? If they are lost, if they are gone, and they are doing shows alerting men for this kind of woman, aren't you actually prove the point that it's not them, it's the girls?
But they get the girls. They're the one that get these type of women. They only seek out these type of women.
Are you familiar with any of my shows? I have a show called Ladies First. After the show, go ahead and look at it. Woman from Africa, white woman, black woman,
all the spectrum.
And all of them are talking the same way as them, even worse. And they are not OnlyFans models. They are not prostitutes. They're just regular people. This is from one point to another one. Like even women in Africa come in with rotations, all of that. So
you don't get any women. You don't get any women. You don't get no quality women.
I literally have a team of recruiters. I'm not picking them. I'm just saying go to such and such social media, go to women that are talking about relationships, invite it from the show. Week in, week out, 9 out of 10 are just lost.
Well, that might be why, because the women that are actually the quality women aren't the ones on there talking about dating and on social media.
Wait. So what? So OnlyFans models can be prostitutes, can like the average woman at social media.
No, but the average woman is not on social media talking about dating.
So what are quality women talking on social media?
They're
doing?
Working. They're in relationships.
Jay,
wait.
I think. Okay, go ahead.
Am I off base? The average person is not on social media talking about relationships.
So, but that's
average
the thing.
Person is
even if they're talking about politics, even if they're talking about economy, that doesn't make him a good woman or a good man.
I didn't say that.
I could be talking about politics the whole day and come home and beat my woman. Like that has nothing to do with I'm a quality woman or not.
I never said that.
No,
I
Jay,
don't know where
Jay, no. You made the statement, right? And I'm trying to figure out if Instagram, if OnlyFans woman, they are broken. You shouldn't have them. If a woman that talk about relationships, they're broken. You shouldn't have it. Like, what makes a quality woman? How do you look at the woman on IG or on TikTok
when she speaks, when she shows it to you, her actions, her lifestyle, her actions.
Oh my God, Jay, how do you recruit them?
Hey, Fatty, I don't know how you recruit them. I don't recruit, but I'm asking you, do you not get any quality women? When you recruit them from the sources and they show up to the show, do you actually sit back and say, okay, this one is a good one here? You don't get none.
Tierney, SKHQ. I always start the show very nice and soft. I go harder by the second part of the show. Actually, the show always starts with what are men doing wrong in 2025? That's literally how I start the show. And they start to talk about the man and shit goes left 9 times out of 10, because as soon as on the second part of the show, we have to talk about the woman, shit goes left. And I'm telling you is that I can see if a woman talking about relationships doesn't disqualify them for me, the good woman or a bad woman, because there's a lot of good women. That's what you said. Good women are not on the internet talking about relationships.
No, I didn't say it. I said majority of people aren't online talking about relationships. You asked me where are the good women? I said they're probably not online talking about relationships.
The majority of people that are dating have social media.
Do not is it?
The majority of women that are dating and are available have social media, some type of social media, Facebook.
Yeah, but even if you have social media, doesn't mean you're using social media to talk about relationships. It just means you're engaging on social media.
Jay, I think the problem with what you're saying, Jay, is if you think it's all these good women out there to have these conversations with, why do you feel like you haven't had a panel full of them?
That's what my question was.
It's because
are there any good women that show up? I didn't say that.
My question to you.
That you Jay, you can only have good women.
Jay,
I don't know where they are.
Jay. 1 second. Jay, there's these questions.
But it's like I know that the boogeyman exists. It's almost like when we hear you talk, Jay, I know the boogeyman exists. Where's the boogeyman at? Why y'all ain't getting the boogeyman? Now we just gotta get the options of what's out there.
So Jay, listen to this question, right? They have a panel of women that shouldn't have a microphone. They are jaded, they are prostitutes, all that. Give me a panel where the good women get together every week to show the man that there's hope and how good they are. What is this panel? What is the channel name called?
That's what my question is.
Oh, okay.
That's what my question is. When you have your panels, you don't. I'm asking, do you not ever get any good women on the panel?
And I responded, is 9 out of 10 women show a clear signs, like clear red flags when it comes to dating.
So where's the problem? That's what my question was.
Wait, but that doesn't make them. That doesn't mean that they're not good women. Hold on, I'm finding offense to what y'all said because me and HQ talk about relationships.
And you and HQ, I wouldn't recommend nobody to date you and HQ respectfully.
I'm married.
That's literally the point.
Fair enough.
I'm married. HQ was married, but most of the women on your panel are not and or have not been. So it's kind of, that doesn't make, hold on, because that's not fair to women that actually have an opinion on how to be a good woman. We could actually give women advice on, hey, you might have made a mistake then, but this is what you do moving forward. A lot of women continue to be the same woman that they were 20 at the age of 55. People like HQ and I are able to give women great advice on how to move forward and become a better woman. But you guys are saying that, when you hear us talk about men or our perspective of men, because understand, we're XX chromosome, you guys are XY. We're two different entities. When we talk about women, men, we're no longer good quality of women.
I never told that y'all couldn't give your advice because everybody does it like that. Y'all not disqualified for it. I'm just saying that you being married is not actually a qualifier, because I saw you, Tyranny, go against a lot of number of men that are married for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and you think they're not quality people even though they're married.
You talk about Anton Daniels, let's not. Okay.
I'm not talking about Anton. I'm talking about 1 second. I'm talking about Sharon. I'm talking about a bunch of men that you question, like, oh, you guys are married and you guys are talking your talk, but that doesn't make them a good man. And you prove it, because if being married is actually qualifies you, you shut the fuck up when they stop talking, and you don't. You keep talking.
So if I have a difference of opinion, that doesn't mean I'm going at you, right? We're all conversationists.
It's not a difference of opinion. You have a negative opinions about them.
No. Sharon said he's with his wife.
To be fair.
Hold on, because y'all, Sharon has been with his wife for 16 years. That is admirable. So there might be some things, like you said, I'm about to call you Claudio, Fatty, that you might not like the perspective or opinions of the woman, but that doesn't disqualify her of being a good woman.
That's what. When you say shut up because you have a white wife, I don't think I don't think
Tyranny, you are biased though.
When you say why you be talking about these when you have a white woman, I don't think you have any good
limits your perspective.
I might be wrong, but once again, maybe my memory just.
I have never said that, Jay. If you like them a little caucus, that's on you. It's just a perspective of black and white. Now, when it comes to black and white issues, sure, I will argue with you, okay? But I can't give Nah, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. I don't like it.
Women. I like women. I don't care
just
what
like women.
you are.
Just like
I
women.
don't care
Y'all
if
hit the
you
like button.
clear. I don't care if you pitch
Y'all
black.
hit the like button.
If you look good to me, you look good to me.
Y'all hit the like button. Super chats are great. Cash apps are welcome. Hit the like button. Let's go.
I don't have to be limited. I like different women.
But when you're on a panel with these type of Caucasian women, they ain't got no flavor to them like us black women do.
You put these women on me.
Look at
You
this.
put these women on me. I didn't say nothing about these women other than anything negative. I said they look lost. They look like empty shells. Look at them. And when you listen
Jay,
to
this
them,
is how the conversation started. Is if this woman look lost, point us to anywhere on the internet where LT women get together and they show men that hey, we are not lost. We still have a chance. I still don't know that.
go to SBC chat and talk to some of those ladies.
Listen,
they don't never get on the panel, but I mean the way they talk in the chat.
They go there to roast them. There's a roasting channel.
No, some of the comments
Singles
that the
by
women
choice?
make in the some of the comments that the women make in the chat.
Huh?
Some of the comments that the women make in the chat aren't the same comments. It's not the same talking points as these women here. Even though they might crack a joke from here to here, just like Jay Walker. You listen to Jay Walker talk.
So you think they're not there for roasting? Do you think that being on the chat and commenting?
Yeah, because it's entertainment. It's yeah, but still people.
But to be fair, Jay Walker is me and Jay Walker probably cross. We probably agree on about 20% things, and then we got 80% that we don't agree on. So that's a whole different crowd. That the SBC is a whole different crowd. I mean, I get it. Most women got that kind of software. They do, whether they white or they black. My whole point is, do we run across quality women on any of these channels? You say in SBC chat, I say, Fatty, you say you don't run across no decent women.
No. Right. In general, because there's decent women, that would be incredible for me to say all women are trash. But if you look at, I'm saying just red flags, HQ.
Mm-hmm.
If I leave y'all on the room and I close the door and I listen for 30 minutes, 1 hour, y'all have more red flags than the Communist Party in China.
Yo, hold on. Let's listen. That's
interesting. I like that. You know what?
Listen to this one.
Oh yeah. So they just don't. Do they just not exist to you now? Is that what it is?
Wait, what?
Do they just not exist to you now?
Oh, yeah,
you just
exactly.
don't talk to them.
Yeah, it never
you don't
happened.
talk about them.
Yeah.
It never happened.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna use that one, girl.
So when was your what was your longest relationship?
I never had one.
Yeah, I mean that's cute and all, but what was your longest relationship?
I never had one.
Well, you're perhaps I don't know if the words delusional is appropriate, or you're just choosing to not remember it, but that in which you're choosing to not remember, you did in fact objectively have a relationship.
Can you define relationship?
Whatever your sense, did you call them boyfriend?
No.
And you weren't there? Did you say I love you to them?
No.
Okay, then I'll ask a different question. What is the longest consecutive period of time that you dated somebody?
Probably like 8 months.
8 months, okay. And is this the individual in which you choose to not remember?
Yes.
Okay. How long ago was that?
I don't recall.
So I think it's quite funny, actually. I might start doing this. That's what I think.
And that's not a white woman,
delete
by
my
the way.
memory of any trauma.
So I don't really know how to have a productive conversation with you about, this is a dating discussion podcast. If you're just gonna, you don't remember?
I mean, the last time I wasn't celibate.
So this is recent because you've been celibate for a year and a half. How about this? The 8-month individual who you were seeing, was this the last person you had sex with?
Yes.
So is it safe to say you saw him a year and a half ago, since you've been celibate for a year and a half?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you for that.
You're welcome.
What I'm just curious. So you weren't in love with him. You only dated for 8 months. Why do you want to forget about it? It doesn't seem like it was that serious.
No, that's exactly why. Because, like, it wasn't serious. So, like, I don't want to think about it.
Do you do this with friend relationships as well? Or is it?
That's weird. She's weird. Oh, everything she's talking, she's just weird. What the hell is she talking about? Did she just say, I ain't even going to acknowledge men these days, or what?
She's lying. She's obviously lying.
Okay. This is my thing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, at least one guy on the panel.
You Borgin now.
It's breaking up, Tyranny.
Yeah, you got to come in and come back out.
I believe that
Okay, I'll
she's
be back.
celibate, like you said she was celibate last year, and then last week, and then now yesterday she said she wasn't celibate anymore.
Contradiction.
Just sexual.
Sometimes with
partners.
friends, it depends. Like, if they like did me dirty, then like
Maybe it's something from your past. Maybe that's why you do that. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just thinking it might be a trauma.
Why did they get to say the XEX word? Why we have a problem over here saying the SEX word, but they don't have a problem?
Because there's not a word that is on the probably not on the out of the TOS. People say schmecks on TikTok.
Oh, okay.
You're not better, Tyranny.
Is it better for y'all?
No, it's not better.
No. You ain't no better.
That you choose to forget about it and just pretend it didn't happen. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe
no,
I'm
I
getting
feel like
deep.
that's like
I just, yeah.
Was it a traumatic relationship?
I wouldn't like say so. I
Was
don't think.
who broke up with who?
I like ghosted him.
You ghosted him.
Mhm.
Okay. Were you cheating on him?
Oh my god, no.
Was he cheating on you?
He wasn't like cheating because like he wasn't my man.
There was no conversations about exclusivity or anything like that.
Like there was, but it's not like he wanted to be exclusive. So that's why I don't consider him like I was dating
Can I
him.
ask you just why both of you are smiling? Do you find this amusing?
I mean, honestly, yeah.
Yeah. This is kind of this interesting conduct when women are just being
This when it started going off the rails. Right here.
intentionally kind of
Okay, can I ask you
malicious,
y'all?
especially when invited on a podcast in good faith. And I'm asking my questions in good faith. Let's try to fix the splits. Like, so
refresh your phone
it's kind
and
of
your
interesting that
your
you kind
modem.
of revel.
Refresh your phone.
Okay, I'll be back.
Just refresh the phone and the modem.
In this sort of
Well, I mean, it's a
trollish.
little,
Right.
no, it's a
Trollish
little
behavior.
bit. No, don't come at me. It's a little bit
I
entertaining.
am coming at you because you're like smiling and you're reveling.
Because it's
and you're trolling.
uncomfortable. How else do you want me to react? It's funny. You're getting riled up. You could have just said, "Move on, next." You're continuing the conversation. So
No,
don't
I'd
come at
rather
me.
just people engage in good faith in the conversation. So
What do
I
you-
don't think I'm getting even if your assessment is that I'm getting riled up. Do you think there are situations in which it's justified for people to be like, "Oh, okay, this person's like fucking with me. I'm kind of upset by this."
Okay, I'm gonna take it over then. Next.
No, you're not going to take it over.
You're coming at me because I'm just sitting here like,
Yeah, because I'm noticing that there's kind of a lack of accountability going on.
how is this my problem?
Because you're literally like
I'm smiling because
you're
it's like,
smiling.
because
And
you're
you
continuing the conversation.
And you're literally
Right.
stop. You're literally admitting when I called you out on it.
You sound so unhinged. I just move the conversation.
Do you want to be kicked out? Because we can just kick you out because you were trolling before the show. You were giving me a bunch of flack before the show.
How was I trolling before the show?
Look, I don't want to deal with your attitude today. So if you want to, play this game, we can.
What is wrong with this man? Every time he get into it with these women.
Wrong with her. I was watching these while I was working yesterday. She started provoking since the beginning of the show, and she was trolling the whole time. Like even the chat was saying to kick her out. They ask, "What is the minimum for your man? $1 billion."
We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
There's a point. Like, why are you saying that is wrong with him? Like, she's a hoe. Why are you wasting this man's time? This is his man business. It's like you invited me to come on the show HQ, and every time you ask me a question, I'm being disingenuous about it. Why I'm here? I don't need to be here if I'm not going to engage with the conversation. There's like 1,000 women probably want her spot. Why she's there?
Right. I can tell there's some kind of history here, because who cares if she's smiling?
Right.
Yeah,
because that's for us that don't watch this. That don't watch this, it's seeming like, bro, just why are you getting on her? But I'm like, okay, I could tell there's a history here. This is not just she's not just going off of this right now.
Like she's just trolling.
Right.
Future husband.
What would I want?
Want the minimum yearly income.
What would I want?
What's with the attitude? What would you want the minimum yearly income to be for your future husband?
Because how is that trolling? What would I want? What would I want it to be?
Her whole life is going to be,
I mean, there's some degree of like
trauma.
See, he don't even know how to engage with this woman. He don't even know how to engage with these people that come on the show.
Well, like Fatty said, just kick her off.
It doesn't have to. Once again, this is some professional shit. She's been extremely unprofessional. There's no reason we need to grill him for that. Like sometimes you just if soft skills are not on, he like looks aggravated for no reason. Right. But her as the first chair, she literally set the tone, because the way that they go about it on the thing is she's the first, and then he goes to the rest of the people.
Right.
Like all the woman on that shit was annoyed by her too at some point. She was just trolling.
But she have a point. Hold on, let's finish.
No, she has no point. He asked for yearly. How much does your man have to have per year? $1 billion per year?
Let's go back.
She's playing semantics right now. That's what she's doing. She's playing semantics because he said, how much would you want your man to make? So now she's taking that one single word, want, like I could want anything. That's what she's doing instead of being practical and being logical and being reasonable.
She's wrong because she's having a conversation in bad faith. That's all.
Bad faith conversation.
It's a bad faith conversation. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
They're billionaires or not.
Because it's none of your business.
Okay, well, that's fair. We'll just say out of all the men you've ever dated, even if one has been a billionaire, would you say the vast majority of them were not billionaires?
Again, this question is so not something that I need to answer. We can just move on. Like you're saying that I'm trolling. You're carrying it on, and then you're like, I'm going to kick you out.
I'm just curious if the majority of the men that you have dated were billionaires, even if you had dated a billionaire.
No, majority were not.
Oh, okay. Well, then it seems to give a counter evidence to your position that the minimum requirement that you would need from a guy would be $1 billion a year. Not only does that obviously sound absurd, but then evidence from your own mouth is basically confirming the absurdity. So we're kind of left with the conclusion that you're just giving bad faith answers in order to derail and kind of be a pain in the ass.
What was the actual question on the sheet?
What would you want the minimum yearly income to be for your future husband?
What would I want?
Want the minimum yearly income.
What would I want?
What's with the attitude? What would you want the minimum yearly income to be for your future husband?
Because how is that trolling? What would I want? What would I want it to be?
So, I mean, there's some degree of like
I'm still trying to figure out what's wrong. What's wrong with her answer?
She is having a conversation in bad faith. It's like me saying, HQ, come to my channel. I will pay you for coming to my channel. Give me a ballpark on what you want to get. $1 trillion. I'm not replying to you anymore. Like it's not being reasonable. If I'm asking you for a fucking ballpark, give me something. And he says the bare minimum. Do you think this bitch didn't fuck men for free before? Do you think she didn't date a man that had a regular job before? Oh, that tyranny. You need to. Oh, that's tyranny. You need to. Definitely. We just need to get a tablet.
I know my life's messing up over here.
Ouch, that's
Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now?
You still wonky a little bit.
Oh my fucking gosh. Am I good? Am I good?
You're good now.
You're good. What'd you
Okay.
say?
The fact that you see this shit and you says, why is she wrong? What is she doing wrong?
I'm trolling too. I get it. I get what she's doing. I get what she's doing. But they open the door up. They don't want to open that door up and say,
there's no door. It's a normal conversation between normal human beings. Normal conversation.
I want
what would you want? That's not reason. You're not going to get that. You're not going to get that.
Why not?
She's a beautiful girl.
Tyranny, your stuff is messing up again.
So we are going to debate the fact that a man that makes $1 billion per year is realistic. That's what we're going to do.
He asked her what she wanted.
Yes. Hey, HQ. Would you want to?
I want him to make $1 million.
HQ. Would you? No. She said $1 billion.
Okay.
Not $1 million. She said $1 billion.
See, Fatty, this is the difference between a lot of women's thinking. Not all. This is the difference between a lot of women's thinking and a lot of men's thinking. Again, not all. Right?
But y'all want to all fit
this mindset of this delusional mindset, and that's their base. And that's when you get Tyranny and HQ coming up with, I don't see nothing wrong with this. And then the rational women in the chat, are like, y'all crazy. Because why would you ask for $1 billion a year?
Okay, hold on. First off, y'all not gonna compare us to women in the chat that can't pull up. Any woman that's in the chat that's just typing and can't pull up, she is not comparable to a woman that can pull up, stand up, and mean on what she say. Secondly, okay, I still want to go back to what y'all said because I'm offended. First off, Betty, this little girl said that she was having sex for 8 months. That's pretty much what she said with no commitment. But you just said that women like HQ and I, honorable women, are not dating material. I still don't understand that.
Can I reply? Can I reply?
You're not sleeping around.
Can I reply? In the words of the famous philosopher, in the words of the famous Greek philosopher from the 16th century, Tyranny, if you drive with me while I'm doing Uber Eats, I might give you something. Just pull the pennies to the side. Who said that?
Listen, if it's at night and we're in the vibe and you're making money with me, what woman isn't turned on with a man making money with her?
See,
I am.
So okay, just to make sure that I'm paraphrasing exactly I'm phrasing what you said. Thank you.
Yes, but HQ and I don't know about baby girl. I can't reach her name because my phone's whackety whack. But we're mothers, we're wives. We love our community. We try to help our community. And because we have an opinion, you guys feel like we're not dateable.
Doesn't make you
it's not an opinion. There's a difference. It's the way your opinion comes off and how argumentative you are about certain things.
Oh my God. So if I spoke like this and I spoke a little slower.
No, you don't get it. You won't get it. It'd be futile for me to even try to explain it to you because you just won't get it.
Whatever. Okay. Let's continue.
Realisticness, to the question.
And because billionaires aren't realistic in your world doesn't mean they're not realistic in my world.
Well, I mean, why not a trillionaire? Why would you want it to be a trillion?
Because I was being realistic.
Oh, it's totally realistic.
But you can't ask me what I would want ideally and then tell me my answer is fake. Do you know what I mean? That's that doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
That's right.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not gonna listen to no girl when my chest is bigger than hers.
Do you agree with me that there's inferences with questions? Like when somebody asks you a question, they might not be semantically 100% correct. But even if they're not semantically 100% correct, you can infer what the meaning of the question is. Like, for instance, if every other woman at the table answered the question the way that it was intended except you, wouldn't that also lend us even more credibility that you're probably trolling?
Well, I mean, every woman at the table is not me. So I can't really compare myself to the other women, respectfully.
Well, how do you make comparisons then? Like, how would we ever make a comparison as to whether or not a person was delusional unless they were making a comparison with people who were not delusional?
Well, you can call me delusional. That's okay. I'll take that.
I didn't call you delusional. I asked you
I'm saying you can. I'm saying you can. You can just call me delusional.
Yes, I mean, I can do all sorts of things. I can punch my monitor. I can knock my camera over. I can do all sorts of things, but that really has nothing to do with my question. which is how is it that we would ascertain if you were delusional without comparing you to other people? We couldn't. Same thing with your answer, right? We could compare how a regular person would infer the question, and then based on your answer and then the attitude behind it, whether or not you're telling the truth or trolling, things like this. It seems reasonable to me.
I mean, my answer is sure. That's my answer to your question. But I'm not comparing myself to other women at this table right now. You asked me a question about myself, and I answered the question about myself.
So just to be,
they don't even know where to go with that, because I don't see where to go with that. I understand her position. I also understand their position. Her position, according to you all, is unreasonable. They asked her what she want. What I want is $1 million. What I'm gonna get,
billion.
What I want is $1 billion. But what I'm gonna get ain't gonna be $1 billion. Just because you think it's unreasonable doesn't mean she can't ask for what she want.
Yes, and what she should get is until the end of the show, there's 7 hours to go. Nobody ask her a fucking question ever again until the end of the show. You come in to fuck up my business. You are going to be eye candy for the rest of the crowd. I will actually tease you. Hey, chair number 1, what do you think about? Never mind. Let's go to the next guest. Hey, like this is bad.
But
business.
you guys are unfair. You guys say you want women to shut up and suck your penis. That doesn't even sound right. That's stupid. This girl says she wants a man with money.
Do you have a penis?
And she's unreasonable.
Right.
What? I don't understand it. Come on, Jay. Like, be honest. If your daughter said,
I've
billionaire,
never said I want a woman to shut up and suck penis. I've never said that. I've never said that.
Especially on the fatty show.
Do you know any billionaire?
Not yet, but I will in a couple of months. Okay.
Any of your friends have the number of a billionaire?
Not yet, but what does that have to
know
do with
anybody?
me?
Your mama, your auntie, the manager that you work with. Do you know anybody that has a number of a billionaire?
I do.
Not yet. My husband and I will be. But listen, I have an honest question. What type of woman does a billionaire want?
There you go.
Can I answer this question?
Not a woman that goes on podcasts.
Can I answer this question from somebody who actually knows a billionaire?
Go ahead.
Okay, sure.
He don't at this point, he don't want a woman. You know, he pays for his women. He don't, it's
What?
too much. It's
Plastic
too much.
dolls?
It's too much stress and drama.
Absolutely
I pay you to
not.
come, I pay you to go. Don't say absolutely not. I'm the one that know a billionaire, and I'm telling
a
you how
man-
to get down.
Billionaires want women that are
Billions.
invisible. This woman being on a podcast disqualified from being nowhere near a billionaire.
and he's
You don't
not
know
getting
these
married.
billionaire wives for the most part. They don't
He's
marry
not
women
ever
that
getting
are on
married.
All of these
on the
Trump
limelight like that.
billionaire friends are married. Y'all know that, right?
They got married.
I guarantee
before.
you, that chick right there, that chick on the end, that number 1 chair, gets off this podcast and puts herself in a red dress in some heels, she would be looked at by billionaires. I don't know.
She will be fucked on.
Oh my God. Okay, that's how all relationships start.
At what point,
But
like
y'all asked the
y'all are
question, I
on
gave
this
y'all the
planet?
answer.
Y'all are on this planet for 3 decades, 4 decades, 5 decades, 6 decades, and you still think just because I want to put my dick on your mouth that I actually want to cuff you. That's crazy. Like
That's
you
how
don't understand,
most-
you don't understand men at this point. Oh, she looks good. Let me clap some cheeks. I will go to the back shot special, the premium that I have, and you go back to the streets.
We
Like, you
didn't
don't
say
understand
that
men
they
at
were.
this
We
point.
didn't say that they would marry him. What we said is she got a better shot than most to be married.
Yes, and her
she
better
don't.
shot is 0.000002 when all the other
Oh
women
my
is
God.
0.00001.
Why,
got
'cause-
the money.
okay, look
got
at this
all of
point.
that.
HQ tyranny. Yeah, okay. If y'all say so, she might put on a red dress, get out there, and a billionaire might be like, hey, you want to come on my yacht or something like that. But what is she going to do that's going to separate her from the 15 other girls that he also invited to the yacht? Nothing.
Okay, she can figure that out. That's where they get to know each other, go on
You got to
dates.
get to know each other.
have
Listen
talk.
to her attitude. Listen to how she's talking. She can't hide that from him.
I'm interested to hear Miss KRC point of view. Can I hear your point of view?
As long as Alex Baldwin can marry a woman who tell him to be quiet on the red carpet, Shut up. I'm talking on the red carpet. If you saw that clip, as long as a man like that will marry a woman who will tell him to shut up on the
and he's
red
still
carpet.
not a billionaire. And
And
he's
Dana
still
White slapped
9
his wife on video.
and he's still
What does that have to do with anything?
and HQ, and he's still
Jeff
9 million,
and
900 million and $330 million shy from being a billionaire.
Wait a minute. And Jeff Bezos is walking around with a cheap little toddy on his hand with her titties
Cheap.
hanging out. Hold
Ain't
up.
she a multi-millionaire?
You what?
Don't-
He
ain't-
walk
ain't-
around with that shit. And if
Ain't she a multi-millionaire?
the what's the name, the Prince of Monaco can marry what's his name, Prince Grace, and she was an actress who got ran through in Hollywood. As long as men want to see something beautiful on their arm, that chick right there got a shot.
Yes. Hey, HQ, do you see when they say that Disney fuck y'all minds up? Y'all think Cinderella is actually a plausible story. You can be somebody locked on the basement doing some dishes, and somebody's going to show up with some magic powers. You are going to have some crystal shoes, and your bumpkin is going to turn it into a carriage, and the prince will be so infatuated by your smelly feet that he will stop at nothing to find you so he can marry you. There's a real life story.
What do you think?
It's very probable.
We get these fantasies.
Very probable.
We get these fantasies because it happens in real life.
Yeah, but y'all, these is like super one-offs that y'all talking
It
about.
don't matter whether it's 1% or not. There are women like her who can.
You can't go off of that.
HQ, can you put this on the big screen, by the way, if you're not reviewing to the video, just so for better, like for people to watch us, to see us.
I think y'all men are delusional too. Y'all men are
Jay,
delusional.
did you notice, HQ, do you notice when Jay said, y'all are delusional? This is why Jay is right. If I said, no, let me actually tell you this, right? If I said, hey, friends, I live on the 9th floor of my building. There's a window right here. I'm going to open it, right? I will jump from this window because even though it's not probable that I survive, it's possible. It's possible. Because I saw somebody jump from the 9th floor one day and they didn't die. It's possible. Would you tell me? One second, there's a question.
Hey, Fatty,
would you tell me, Fatty, is it delusional that you jump in because it's very probable you're going to die, or would you say go for it, Fatty, because it's possible you survive?
Because it happened before. Somebody jumped from a plane, hit the ground, and lived.
Yes, from a plane.
Can I step in for just a quick second?
Yes, it's natural. Put this woman on their place.
I'm not putting anybody in their place. That's not my personality. I just want to say one little thing. If her attitude wasn't the way that it is, she might have a better chance. She does not have a good attitude at all. The way she's talking to these men, now this is public for people to see. The way she's conducting herself is very off-putting. So even if, like you said, HQ, she puts on her red dress, she can get this billionaire, wonderful. But the way that her character is, that changes the whole thing. The way that her character.
But you have to admit, people online act totally different from what they act in real life. And this might be her character. I'm completely different from what I am online than I am in real life. I'm a lot more subdued human being. So I'm saying it's possible, it's probable. I'm saying all of that. I'm not saying that her chances of getting a billionaire are astronomical. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's women like this who marry billionaires every day. And she above most.
Really?
With her looks.
Really?
Every day?
HQ, do you know?
Women like this marry billionaires every day.
Tyranny. Hold on, Tyranny.
Miss KRC.
No, Tyranny, you be talking all day long. Relax.
I know. I'm finna go. I'm finna go anyway. But I'll just say they were provoking her to anger. So y'all know how women is. Y'all provoke me. I'm finna give you that smart lip.
No, you in charge of your own reactions.
There's a lie. They weren't provoking her to anger.
HQ,
One second. Let me say this before HQ.
What?
For the
Nobody put
quality
their
of the
hands on
show,
her.
when you get on a back and forth, put us on the big screen, and then
Oh.
you can go back to the layout with the, because we are interrupting each other because we don't see nobody.
Once I figure that out. Okay.
Damn, you just have to go below the video.
No. I done tried it and got lost.
No, it's called layout. It's just one button.
Layout.
No,
man.
You don't know how to change a layout.
Maybe.
Just take the video.
Just click through. Just go through and see what happens.
Stop sharing the video on the bottom.
Yeah.
Stop.
And it's going. See.
Boom.
This is the layout. And then when you go back to the video, you click on it again. The button is still there. It doesn't bite.
Yo, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Blanco. How you
What
doing?
up, Blanco?
I'm good. HQ. Do you know how many billionaires in the world?
Maybe a small percent, but it's
like
there.
2,000, something like that.
2,400.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
That means you can put all of them. You can put all the billionaires in the world in one building. You can literally put all in one building on planet Earth.
Right.
So now, do you still believe? What are the chances of this woman to marry a billionaire? Like, be realistic.
I'm saying this woman said she wanted a billionaire, not necessarily that she would get a billionaire. I want 6'4" Denzel Washington, but that ain't gonna happen. That don't mean
6'4".
No, but that don't mean I don't want it. She said what I want. I know I'm not going to get. That's the whole point. We know we're not gonna get that, but that's not what I want. What I want is what I want. Like you want a chick with big boobs, you may not be able to get chick with big boobs.
No, it's not the same.
But that's normal.
If I said I want a supermodel, I want motherfucking Naomi Campbell. I want a worldwide known Victoria's Secrets model. Everybody will say, "Fatty, shut the fuck up and go to the back of the line." You are not going to get that shit. I'm sorry. Like, what is this?
But Fatty, even that though, you can still get a supermodel looking girl that happens to just be a girl that works at Costco, Walmart. You see what I'm saying?
Money.
I want my girl to be 4'11" in the bedroom and 5'11" when we go out into town. She need to be able to go from light skin to dark chocolate on the days that I want her to. She got to have yams. I don't want her to spend time in the gym, but she got to always be fit. She got to have a bottomless throat. She always got to be ready to go. She need to be able to cook from the entire Campbell's soup recipe book, and she need to get recipes from her grandmother that's passed down through time. She need to be able to knit me the finest silk sweat. Like, it don't make sense, man. It don't. You're just talking about stupid stuff.
But that's what you want.
So, but HQ, the thing is this, right? Because sometimes we entertain these conversations just for the sake of it. But let's even go to the bare minimum, like Papi Blanco is doing.
Right.
The average age of a billionaire is 69 years old.
Right.
The follow-up question, if I was the host, was, so are you willing to date a 69 years old? And as soon as she gave me the answer, now I pinned you. Because now the conversation is easy for me. Oh, so you're willing to sell yourself for money? Because a 20-something attractive woman that is willing to fuck a almost 70 years old man, you are a prostitute. I'm sorry. That's what you are. You are giving yourself to the highest bidder. And if you're not willing to marry this 69 years old, shut the fuck up, go to your age range and pick somebody that actually is realistic towards you. This is, I'm talking about soft skills, is listening what the people are doing, engaging in the way that they don't have no way to run away from the question. But the thing is, it's not his fault. At this point, I think even though he doesn't have the soft skills to turn that shit around, this woman was clearly antagonizing the show and tried to riddle the show from the beginning. If you notice on the video, they are on the minute 15. In a 7-hour show. Imagine you get on your shift and on the first 15 minutes of you are some dumb shit. Hey man, I'm not going to work with you with 8 hours. You doing some dumb stuff. Don't talk with me.
But you know what? You know what, HQ? I also think, and we kind of talked about this previously. I think the way that she looks, the way that she looks, she probably has had a lot of guys come her way. Okay. And so she probably does walk around with this little people owe me attitude.
She's entitled.
Just because my point. Just because you are physically beautiful, from what we can just see off of this video, her inside is corrupt. Okay. So just because all these different guys, I'm sure she probably gets hits on all the time. It's not hard for this girl to get a guy. But what are you presenting?
Right.
And it seems like if this is what she's showing us, if this is how she is going to be with a man, I don't foresee this being a good outcome for her. Even if she is willing to deal with the guy that makes way less than that, a guy's not going to deal with that. Like, come on. And rightfully so. I don't think a guy should have to deal with that, because if I was the host of the show, yeah, she would have been put on mute. Like, there's no more conversation.
I don't know what happens. I only know we're still in the middle of this trolling right here. We're still in the middle. She will not sit on the rest. Let's go.
Hey, I'm glad that you call it trolling.
Clear. By the way, this is yearly income. So
And the host, he never knows how to recover from somebody doing whatever they do to him. I just don't understand why he hasn't figured it out. He always gets mad and stays there.
He intimidated. He intimidated.
And she ain't letting up, and she knows she's wrong.
not that you just date a billionaire. You want somebody who makes a minimum yearly income of $1 billion and nothing less. Nothing less. So, for example, you wouldn't date somebody who makes $750 million.
They're already sending in super chats to kick her off, all of them.
$1 a year.
Sorry, I must have missed the annual part then.
It literally says it in the question.
Sure, then I apologize. I missed that part of the question.
So what is your actual position on this then?
I would date a billionaire.
Okay, so they have to be a billionaire though.
Don't have to. I said, you asked what I want.
$1 billion and nothing less.
Right.
So they have to be a billionaire.
Sure.
I mean, the chat pretty much wants you kicked. So I suppose I could give you one final chance. Are you going to participate in good faith?
Yeah, I've been participating in good faith. I feel like I'm being singled out here, to be honest with you.
How would it be?
Because you came at me saying that I was trolling before the show. I came in with good energy. It was quiet as fuck in here. So I'm trying to pick up the energy, crack some jokes. Everyone was a little tense. So that's all I was doing. So if you think that's me trolling, I apologize for bringing in good energy.
The thing is, though, the fact that you refuse to answer the question of all the men you've dated or slept with or been involved with previously, none of them are billionaires.
I said majority were not billionaires.
Right.
That was my answer. I answered your question. So now you're just...
Yeah. So when's the last time you were with a guy?
I choose not to answer that.
I mean, it pertains to the conversation, so.
Okay, sure. And I still don't.
But it would provide, I mean, you're refusing to answer it because it would provide counter evidence to your claim, your dubious claim here that you want the minimum yearly, or well, I'll just change it. You will only date a billionaire and nothing less. But this is clearly not true if you're sleeping with, dating men who are not.
She's just doing this to make him mad. She's just doing this to piss him off.
Yeah, she doing tit for tat. She got to have the last word. Like, she just will not let up.
And it's like you could have went on to the answer the question, go on to the next person. But now she's invested in pissing him off, and she knows she can piss him off. So that's why she keeps doing it. She knows because she got a smirk on her face.
Billionaires, especially in recent history.
Sure, Brian.
So when's the last time you were romantically or sexually involved with a man?
That I actually don't remember. Truthfully, I'm not trolling. I'm
don't remember. I'm not asking for a specific date and time. You can just say, "Oh, it was 3 months ago."
It was probably a few months ago.
Yeah, weren't you? Okay.
Wasn't I recently what?
Let's see here. Andrew, what do you think about this one from her? Would you rather cross paths? Would you rather cross paths with a man or a bear in the forest? To which your answer is.
A bear, because I like animals.
Because you like animals, okay, that's good faith. And then you said no because you don't date. even though there seems to be some evidence that you do? And then how tall are you, and what's the minimum height of a man you would date?
What did I put there? I'm 5'6".
Yeah, what's the minimum height of a man you would date?
I don't think height really matters, to be honest.
Height?
It's painful. It's painful. But they told her when you go on the show, you're supposed to be controversial. If you don't tell them to be controversial at the beginning of the show, they wouldn't do half the stuff they do. She's just not answering any of his questions. She's already
Are you
got
sure
one.
about that?
Absolutely. The one lady says that.
So there's tape of them saying that they said to be controversial.
They said to be lively and upbeat, keep the conversation going.
No, I'm sorry. Lively is not controversial. You can be passionate. You can engage.
Right.
It's you. Come on, it's you.
But this is her way of engaging. This is her way of engaging. The other ones, look, who is the headline about? She will not settle for less than a billionaire. She made the show with this weird talk.
Yeah, she made them a bunch of money. I'm not going to lie about that. She did.
Right.
This was a 7-hour stream, almost 8-hour stream.
7-hour stream. They do 8-hour stream.
No wonder why he looks so tired, man. He got to, bro. He need to go somewhere to a retreat
for you.
like,
for me, yeah.
So you date a guy who's
Yeah, but they only do like once or twice a week. The 7 hour.
That's a lot to be dealing with this. That's a lot. That's a lot.
I've dated someone.
And he got to deal with 7 personalities.
On my height before.
You've dated them, but is that your preference?
I think I'm more of a personality person.
You're a personality person.
I would date. Okay, I know where you're going with that. I would date. You're asking specifically about height. Height doesn't matter to me.
How do you reconcile being a personality person, but you refuse to date anybody besides a billionaire?
Because you're asking me for height preference.
I know, but you also said you're a personality gal. So wouldn't this extend itself to somebody's income or financial standing?
Sure, to an extent.
So how do you reconcile I only care about personality with you will only date a billionaire?
I see like you're putting words in my mouth. I never said only date.
Yeah, sure. You said you're a personality gal. Personality is more important than like other things like height.
Yeah.
Okay.
But not more than money.
Not more than money. Okay, I see. So perhaps no reconciliation is needed then. Okay, and then finally,
that's like me saying I like women who make good decisions, but the only place I go to look for women is prisonbabes.com.
Right.
Like,
I mean, I get it. She's trying. But see, a lot of women get on here and just want to troll for this man because he can't recover from when somebody derails whatever he does. They can't recover, or he can't recover. And she knows
he wants to lean in on her. Yeah, he wants to lean in on her to make her seem,
no, they both look crazy. Well,
it's his platform, so he's like you said, right? For the views, he's the reason that he said the chat wants her off. Right. He knows this is going to get views,
right?
Even though it's frustrating him visibly. He keeps leaning into the nonsense that she's saying because he's literally trying to, like I said, paint her in the corner. He's trying to pin her. He wants to definitively pin this woman in a situation where she can't wiggle her way out of it.
Right. And he's frustrated.
And it's only you can look at her face now. Look at her face.
Right.
She's shooting lasers over at this man with that fake smile on. That's an evil smile, man.
Yeah, she doing.
That's a Disney villain, wicked witch, evil smile.
She
personality to you is not more important than money. Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
We're weighing things on a scale, right?
Yeah.
So that was the first thing that was asked.
Push yourself into frame.
Yeah. So personality to you less important than money. I just want to make sure we're clear on that.
Yeah, it's secondary.
Right.
How did you do on that dating show anyway?
She does not look like that when she washes her face.
She said what?
She does not look like that when she washes her face. That's all makeup.
She looks Asian, sort of.
She might be mixed, like, or Hawaiian or something like that.
Right.
Like, or half, like Asian and white.
Right.
There was no winner.
No, there wasn't. Did you tell the person that you were going to be dating that you cared more about his money than his personality?
No, I didn't get that far.
No. I mean, is that a legitimate answer you'd give on a dating show? Like, if the guy asks you, do you care more about my personality or my money? Would you be like, your money?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good luck. Good luck.
She is just saying all this. She is saying everything to make sure she be a highlight. She know good and well she not worried about somebody's money compared to their personality. She knows.
Might be. She might be. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised, HQ. I wouldn't be.
These people donate $200 a whack, $1,000 a whack.
Whack.
That's all you got to do is give me $2,000 and then $3 or $4 $200. And he say that he don't get no sub. He don't get no super chats.
They will get the money anyway. There's this point. Like there was somebody recently that said, "Man, you made money off my show," and I wanted to kind of ask, so where the rest of the other hundreds of thousands of dollars came from? Since I'm making money out of you, like you can be disruptive and make me money,
right?
But the reality is they will be making money regardless. And the thing is, I would understand if she did this more on the middle by the end of the show, because then when people start to get tired, they don't want to engage.
Right.
Somebody threw a shot here and there. So there's kind of reason for you to disengage from the conversation or engage on a negative way. Off the get-go, she went there to do this. She was on the plane thinking about it. She got on the hotel thinking about it. She took a shower. Like this was her position. And you know what's funny? If this was a man, you will be punching your motherfucking mouth. Because out there, you kind of disrespecting my time. Right? If this was a man engaging like this, it will be either put out or be punched in the mouth because you are being disrespectful on purpose.
Absolutely.
Woman can get away with anything because there's nothing you can do other than leave.
Matt donated $200. You're a troll who does off. You have zero respect from anyone. Why waste your time to come on a show? Is it just to grift? Or are you really that thirsty for attention and to gotcha men?
Would you like to answer that?
Well, first, you're welcome for the donation. I mean, I really did come here in good faith. I think you guys are thinking my personality is more trolly than like I actually like. This is just me being me. So I'm not coming on here to be a troll. I've been on here 2 times already, and somehow I don't know. Today you came in with a different energy towards me, so I think that's you problem more so from the beginning. But I came here in good faith. I wouldn't travel all the way here if I wasn't coming here in good faith. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me.
Well, I don't have any preconceived notion.
Libertarians donated $200.
Look at the money they just be donating on this kind of garbage.
Don't kick her. It's what she wants. The best option is to leave her there and ignore her for the rest of the show.
That is an option. What's that?
I mean, that is true. Well,
That is an
I
option.
don't have any preconceived.
Leave her there, let her sit.
There it is. Leave her there and let her sit. That's what he should have did. That's what he should have did. But I mean, he could have did it, on a subtle way. He could have just kicked her. But why didn't he kick her? He wanted to make the money. He wanted to keep making the money on her. So therefore, he kept her on the panel. Okay, but $200
wearing in the background. What kind of top is that?
Who? Which one?
I just noticed that, man. That's the first time the one with her hands up on her head.
Oh, this one right here, yeah.
Yeah. What's going on?
Oh no, sunlight, y'all. Sunlight. That's all I can say. All of y'all. But the whole point, he look at the $200. As long as she's on there, there's money that's coming in. $1,000 an hour.
Do they make $1,000 without her being there, HQ?
Wow.
No, that was a question.
Yeah, I'm
do they
sure
make $1,000 an hour without her being there?
I'm sure he do. I'm sure without her being there, yeah.
So that's the point. Like, why are you saying she's making the money? They'll make money regardless.
Yeah, but they wouldn't be as controversial. They probably wouldn't bring up the $200 every time she speaks.
HQ, they be sending $1,000 bottles of champagne like two or three times a show.
So you tell me, why is he keeping her on there?
Entertainment. Entertainment purposes. This is what people want to see. It's entertainment. If she was cooperative and if she was presenting well and if she was just, actually answering the questions and, that wouldn't draw people in.
But
it's just
you
like
all
pop the
said,
balloon.
but you all said that brings in the money. When it's controversial, it brings in the money. What if it wasn't controversial? Would she bring in the money? Would the money come? Of course. Back end of the YouTube, of course they would get money, of course. But it wouldn't be as controversial if she was not there, because the rest of them are just dry bones.
Because it's entertainment and it's going to lure in viewers. And I don't know how many viewers have watched this video, but I mean, when you think about it, it's like the Pop the Balloon show. The more crazy and outrageous people are on the show, the more views it gets, the more reactions the video gets. It's like the crazier people are, that's what people want to see. If she was just being normal and actually conducting herself accordingly, please, people wouldn't, she wouldn't be a highlight. People wouldn't want to view it. It wouldn't be as entertaining. So that's all it is.
And none of the rest of them are as interesting as this one particular lady, but
it
is what it is.
That we know of. I mean,
it's 7 hours. Who gonna go through 7 hours?
Did they know that he was 7 hours before they got there?
I'm sure the ladies did. I'm sure.
So there's a point. So just follow the rules and just this is just crazy.
That's wild.
Notions. I haven't seen any of the episodes that you were on. I don't recall engaging with you. So, but it does seem like a very bad faith answer to put the minimum down for what you'd accept from a man to be $1 billion. That seems.
Well, see, again, you guys are using the wrong words, right? You're saying it has to be. You asked me what I want.
Yeah. Why would you settle for less than what you want?
You're asking ideally what I want. I gave you an ideal answer.
So if that's what you want, you would settle for less than you want. That seems like it would be a minimum, right? It'd be like if I said I want my if somebody asked me what's the quality you want in your wife, and I said for her to be faithful, I wouldn't settle for less than her being faithful, right? Would you? If you say I want a man who makes $1 billion, you settle for less than what you want?
Well, I feel like her being this isn't apples to oranges, because her being faithful is a little bit out of your. I mean, apples to apples. Sorry, my bad. Thank you for calling me out on that. What you're saying though, that's out of your control if your wife is faithful. So.
Yeah, but why? But so what? It potentially out of your control.
It's like it's what you want, right? But is that not gonna necessarily happen or not? I don't really want to argue. I'm not really here to argue. I was really here to just be chill, but
Well, it's not much of an argument, really. It's not like we're doing blood sport debates here or anything.
Yeah,
just kind of clearing up.
And that's all they got to do is stop and ignore her. Our old boy already said so. Stop.
Yeah, why do they keep doing it? It's like they just keep feeding into her foolishness. They have control over this show. This is their show. You don't have to continue to entertain it. Just let her go. Let her sit there. Like they said, she could be some eye candy on the side and just leave her be.
Yeah, but I think because she did and said what she did, then they wanted to get content, even though it shouldn't have went no further than that $1 billion. You should have just ignored that. Why didn't you just ignore that $1 billion? Why didn't they do that? When you know it's already delusional, huh?
Because they had time to address it like they wanted to.
And then now, who knows who's the winner? Who's the winner?
They always win.
So,
they're gonna win.
So,
not winning.
They should ignore her to start acting up in their place of business.
But she's not acting up.
So
she's not doing anything. She's not doing anything. If you don't engage her anymore, she's just eye candy on the stage. But you keep engaging her, giving her airtime, giving her, she's being seen. She's getting more and more known. You're giving her airtime and you're giving her the presence. Everybody else already knows these other people. She's the one that's getting all the shine. They got a headline about her. Why keep engaging with her? Kick her off. If they make as just much money her being on there as her not being on there, why not just kick her off? Because there's benefit for her to be there. Go ahead.
Yeah, but maybe they're trying to point out how dirty they sound. They continue going back and forth. Don't you agree?
I mean,
they're trying to draw a bigger point.
What's the bigger point?
Yeah, they might not just be. I mean, they might be using her as an example, and pointing out and addressing just her horrible thought process, and it has nothing to do with her particularly. It's just her delusion that they're addressing. Because that, I mean, if they're talking to the same type of women all the time, they're not really talking to her per se. They're talking to the delusional mindset that she has.
Yeah, but I don't look at it as delusional mindset.
It is delusional mindset.
I didn't look at it as I looked at it as you asked her a direct question and she answered it. Now,
Fatty, what floor are you on again?
It was your fault. It was his fault that he asked the question the way he asked it. It was his fault.
Fatty, what floor are you on again?
You gotta be fucking with me.
Ninth floor? With the window right there, right? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Y'all under the impression that I think that that's a logical answer. That's not a logical answer.
Hey, HQ,
so
should I jump?
Call it out.
HQ, should I
call
jump?
it out, HQ, please. Stop saying she can want what she want. Yeah, anybody can want what they want, but it's not a rational answer.
That's not what I'm saying.
HQ, so how the question should have been asked then? Go ahead. If that was you. If you have to redo the whole thing, how he should have asked that question?
Maybe he should have said, what is reasonable? What is reasonable? Or he could have said,
and that's what he said. That's what he said. He said, "What is do it reasonable? Can you give me something reasonable?"
He said, "What do you want?" But you want to
oh my god! But after she said, she said, you said one. He said, "Give me something reasonable." And it's like she didn't give me something reasonable. She keeps saying, "That's what I want, a billionaire."
You said,
forget all of that, bro.
You said what I want.
Forget all of that, bro. Why is this man have to be so specific, yo? She understood what the nigga said, man.
They don't know how to talk anymore, Blanco. Like a teenager could answer that shit.
It's like me asking you. Hold on, HQ. It's like me asking you, how many kids you get? You should be able to tell me you got 3 kids. I don't know how many kids you got, but let's assume you got 3 kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't have to answer me. Well, define kids, because I got two little kids, but I got an adult that is out the house. I don't have to ask you how many kids pop out of your goddamn pussy. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, Blanco, it's even worse. It's like you asking to your kid, "What do you want for dinner?" And he says, "Golden grams." Motherfucker, you know you're not getting golden grams for dinner. What do you want from dinner? You're not getting cereal. He understands what you mean by that. Why are you saying, "Oh, golden grams"? Like, come on, HQ, what are we doing here?
So my whole question is this: if you knew she was delusional the minute she said it, why did you indulge her with the garbage?
Ratings.
Oh God.
Ratings. Entertainment.
You knew it was garbage when she said it. As soon as she said $1 billion, I would have been like, okay, next question. Because everybody knows you're delusional.
Because we need to push back at the delusion.
The same way we are entertaining these shits. The same way, like they entertained her, the same way we're entertaining this for 1 hour. Everybody understands what it is. Everybody understands she's talking in bad faith, but we're still pretending that we don't, because let's see if I can find a way of getting it. Come on, HQ, stop trolling it.
HQ says she's done that. She does that too. So
I would have been behind it. I would have been co-signing her. If I was on the panel, I would have been co-signing.
Oh God.
Yeah, girl, yeah, $1 billion. Yeah, I want $1 billion too.
I have something.
But see, you're supposed to teach. You're supposed to be teaching these queens, HQ, baby. Come on.
She's teaching them to be hyenas. That's what she's teaching her. She's queen hyena.
and we wonder why they say the older generation of women is letting the younger generation down, because you co-sign silliness.
Wait a minute, hold up. Y'all act like y'all don't understand trolling.
We do, but there's a time and place.
So HQ, this is why you were not going to get away with it. If he was trolling her and she had the reaction that he's having, you would put the blame on him and say, why disrespecting this woman that took her time, her effort, took a flight and all that to be on the show, just for you to be disrespecting her and with like a smirk on your face, like you're clowning her, and you would say that. You wouldn't troll. You say, oh, you guys don't understand trolling now. You would say, stop wasting this woman's time, answer the question. Yes. Hey, HQ, you know what? You know why women don't have hobbies? Because they like to play with men. That's their hobby. That's why they don't buy a PlayStation. Because they are already playing with you. They don't need the PlayStation. Men need PlayStation.
They can't help it. Look, that's the type of woman that you're going to indulge with some garbage with. And they're indulging with some garbage with. She knows what she did. He knows what she did. The problem is you have the host that you have. And I always go back to that dude. He can't engage like Andrew can. Andrew can engage. He can make her look crazy.
But the thing,
host look crazy.
But the thing is, if he really engaged with her, like he's supposed to start violating her, you would be criticizing too. You would be criticizing too. Well, why he going so hard on a woman? Oh my God, he bullying her.
I don't see him go really hard.
No, but he's supposed to go hard at that hoe. I know would have violated that hoe a long time ago, yo. But look, and then you want to start throwing all the sexism. You wanna match you wanna match women's energy, all this bullshit you be talking on the internet. That's exactly you will be saying that. So he taking an L no matter what, according to you. He gonna take an L.
The host is always gonna take it. See, the host, because the host is what he is. Okay, the host can only go straight forward to the person. He can only go straight. He fights straight up. He's sort of like a Destiny, except he ain't half gay. And Andrew was totally different.
He keeps saying half gay.
Andrew is totally different. Andrew can engage with that woman right there and make it interesting. The host can't.
What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. This woman is clearly wrong.
I would have wasted her time just like she wasted my time. And if I kick her off the panel, that means she can go do something else. So I want her to do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm not even gonna address it. If she answered that question that way, I'm just not gonna talk to her the entire rest of the time she's there. The entire rest
but the thing is,
she's not gonna know why.
Oh, she gonna know why. She
can assume why, but I'm not gonna tell her why.
Right.
I'm gonna just stop talking to her. Okay, that was okay. Okay, now I'm gonna move on, and then I'm not gonna ever go back to her.
Right.
But this indicates what I always been saying, right? When it's a guy's fault, everybody know that's that nigga fault, right? Like he's gonna eat it. But when it's the girl's fault, some way, somehow, y'all gotta pull down a man, which we know she's the one fuck it up. We know that, right? But some way, somehow, HQ have to throw the guy in there as a bundle package. It's like when you catch your girl cheating, some way, somehow she's gonna turn around and blame you. Oh, you wasn't here, so his dick falling inside of me by mistake.
I understand both sides. I get both sides. I get what she was doing, and I understand that she has contempt for the host. I get all that because he's such a upfront person. I get all of that. That's why she did it. She came in there 9 minutes in. 9 minutes in, she came in there acting up from the beginning. So this was a plan. This was the plot, and she got her hour worth of fame. This is why she did it. Because there's no way that they should be indulging in this conversation from her, and she's a low OnlyFans chick. But she was smart enough to get him like that. She was smart enough to drag him into that whole conversation. So it's their fault.
What fame is she getting, HQ?
She's a star of the show.
No, she's not. She's making herself look bad to more people because now she's a highlight.
Do you believe the difference? Do you believe that being famous and infamous is the same thing?
Yes.
So you believe that being famous and infamous is the same thing?
Yes. Look at Andrew Tate.
Wait, what?
Andrew Trey is famous.
And you said he's famous.
And he's infamous.
Yes. No, he's not.
No. One second. He became infamous on the eyes of half of society, but he didn't, like, it was an infamy that brought him to the spotlight. Nobody knows this woman. If she actually gets famous, is by being infamous. He's the catch me outside. How about that? Nobody respects that girl. I don't care if she makes $1 billion, it's $1 billion. Nobody would want her as your daughter. Nobody would want her as your sister. Nobody has respect for her.
And then there's the other half of the crowd. When we go to the other side, that looks at her as a feministic hyena. And yes, she is praised for what she did on here.
She's praised by who exactly?
The feminist side of the.
Yes, and are they right?
I say both of them are right.
You sound like when Donald Trump said when they were
killing me, girl.
Like, you know, when they were walking with the tiki torches in Charleston and they were singing, "You will not replace us," and then they asked, "Hey, Donald Trump, what do you think about these?" Oh, there was good people on both sides. That's how you sounded like. There's both people on both sides. Okay.
She ain't that bad. Thank you, T.O. $5. He asked, what's the minimum she wants to make her man to make? So that means he has to make that or more. Well, I mean, we understood that question. Yes.
Per year. It's not that he wants a billionaire. He has to make $1 billion per year.
Per year.
My golden question for her is how much money she bringing in.
She's an OnlyFans chick.
Okay, but still, I want to know how much money she bringing in. It's like the old saying, pay what you weigh. This is what you want. Okay, so what are you bringing in? You want all of this, so what do you have? Because it seems like, even though, like I said, I think it's just for entertainment purposes anyway. Right. But if this is what you want, okay, what do you have? And then furthermore, what billionaire wants to be with an OnlyFans chick? Like, come
all
on.
Of them. It's possible.
They're gonna be with them.
It's possible.
Be with them, yes, intimately. Yeah. They're gonna do that, and that is it. That is it. It's a wrap. They're not wiping you up
with her. We gotta have to go. We gotta have the wiping, but we gotta. But see, here's the thing. I think a lot of people mess up with this. Some people don't want to get married. Some people don't need to be a wife. Some people don't need to be a husband, and it's okay and fine. If I want a billionaire and that's all he want to do is smash, and that's all I want to do, I'm winning. So when we come from the premise of everybody got to get married, and you say, "Oh, okay, ain't no billionaire gonna marry her, ain't nobody gonna wife her," she may not want to get married.
Why?
But everybody wants to be worth
nobody
something.
Will
right?
be okay with just smashing the
billionaire. Be worth a lot.
The reason
side piece.
The reason they are there,
no side piece.
The reason they are there is not to just fuck. Nobody will be okay just with fucking a billionaire. If they are there because of money, why would I be okay with that?
Yeah, because you might as well have just went to do it with somebody anybody.
Yes.
I get a day out on the yacht and then
yes.
But you couldn't be. You don't think she could be set? What if she just has an agenda? She could be set in 6 months.
No, but that's not the point. If it's just about sex, she would fuck the tallest, most attractive. She wouldn't find just the guy with money. Most of these billionaires are old. Tell me one billionaire that you know is attractive, HQ.
The dude who owned that what is that? That basketball franchise. The one who
Mark Cuban?
Mark Cuban?
Yeah, there you go. Boom.
Mark Cuban is Mark
T.O. find a billionaire husband in the Middle East. Yeah, maybe she can find a billionaire husband in the Middle East.
No. We're going to go ahead and we're going to see how Mark Cuban looks in 2025.
Them dudes don't want no women over here. They're gonna come over here and play, and they're gonna go back over there, and they're gonna get married to keep whatever they got in their family over there.
Y'all just be hating.
That's not hating. That's the way it is.
That's not hating. That's we putting you to the.
Why you think all the women go to Dubai?
HQ, this man. That's what can you bring my screen up?
Boo boo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
This dude.
He look good to me.
Oh my God, HQ. You need Jesus. I'm not even religious. You need a church.
He got $1 billion. He looked real good. All that green on his forehead.
If he made 50K,
what?
If he was the
if he was the guy that pumps the gas on the gas station,
assistant manager at Sunco, would he still look good to you? Pulling in 50, 60K?
I'll say the famous words of Chris Rock: money is the best moisturizer.
You see? So it's never about.
So he don't look good. So the answer is he don't look good.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with
so
that?
he don't look good.
He looks good to me.
Bad faith.
For her to find the billionaire.
You just said if he made 50, 60K, he don't look good.
For her
But
to
money
find
is going to be the
billionaire
moisturizer.
Attractive, she has to say LeBron James, Cristiano Ronaldo, somebody that is on their 30s and is like a sports.
Money greases the wheels. That's all I'm saying.
If I went to, I'm gonna go back. If I went to AM&A's and the lady at the counter was Selma Hayek, and she was trying to, I'd be like, yeah. Whether she's a famous superstar or the lady trying to spray perfume or cologne on you, she's still Selma Hayek. She still look good.
And she ain't got no money, so she still look good.
She still look good without money. You saying that he a billionaire, he look good. We say
I
if
wouldn't
he's
take him without money.
So he don't look good.
I didn't say that. I said money is a moisturizer. Didn't I say that?
But if you don't have the money, HQ, you're not attracted to him. That's the thing.
I could be.
You said he's not attractive though. HQ.
He look good with the money.
Right.
So it's not him, it's the money.
You would not talk to him.
You know what's the $1 million question?
What?
HQ, does money get you wet?
No.
Yes.
All money ain't good money.
Nah.
All money ain't good money.
HQ price is 50K.
She quoted Chris Rock.
You got 50K in her hand. She's already said it.
No.
So you quoted the famous comedian just to say you don't agree with him.
Not for me personally.
Oh, not for you, of course.
Some women. For me personally, I need to be adored. So I can't do the money thing. I have to be adored at home. I couldn't.
You need an exorcism. I'm going to keep amping the stakes are keep going up. First it was the church. I think you now need an exorcism.
See, I'm just representing other women out there. That's not my view.
No, you're not.
That's not my view.
We got two women on the panel right now.
My view is
representing you natural.
See,
natural KRC, is she representing you? Okay.
I'm just representing other women. I didn't say natural. I said other women.
Erica.
Like I don't think like
Tehillinism, Jay Walker.
There's other women besides them.
Is she representing y'all?
I didn't say them. I just said some women that might be representative that like money, that the money will work for them better. Money don't work for
all
me.
All them women don't pull up in chat. Them women.
And you know what? She did just say that. She said that she prefers money over personality. She looks at the money first. So for that particular lady, yeah, HQ, you are speaking to who she is. She don't care about your personality. Look, you could be out here smacking up against the wall every night. She don't care. She want that money.
And by the way, thank you, Theo, for the donations and memberships. I have a question in the name of Theo.
Thank you, Theo. Thank you.
I have a question in the name of Theo, right? Because I think at this point everybody's wondering.
What?
Like the name is HQ. The H is clearly hyena. Like the Q is about what? What's the Q about? Because we got the H. H is hyena.
HQ is heathen queen.
I think it's more hyena queen. I
am not a hyena. I am a
hyena queen. HQ.
I am not a hyena. I am a normal, and this is a normal, everyday, average older woman.
You are a mature hyena. You can run as fast, but you can tell other hyenas out there.
Yeah, but I'm a good person, though. I'm a good person, though.
HQ, you can be saying
when I know somebody likes me and adores me, I treat them well because I want to be treated well and I want to treat them well. I'm a good person.
I'm a good person. Every bad person in the planet said that one time in their life.
You can ask any human being on this planet, has HQ ever treated you dishonorably?
You know what's funny?
Every person will say, I treated them honorably.
So I think this is one of the biggest misconceptions on this place, right? is that you can be just because you're not a good wife or a good girlfriend that you are a bad person.
Right.
I guarantee that HQ, she cares about people. She goes ahead, some parts, she gives them a good, like she's a good person on the shit. She's a terrible girlfriend. You better not get a girlfriend. You better look at the other way. So I would agree. You might be a great person. A great girlfriend. Ooh, that man is going to be in trouble.
That's not true. True. Thank you, T.O. gifted 1 HQ Reacts membership. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Y'all give me your final thoughts. I gotta go with the grandkids.
See, this is what I'm saying. She's a good. I want you when your grandkids are on the age of 18. I want to see how you're talking with them.
No, I just tell them I'm not that kind of grandmother. You can't bring them over anytime. Don't show up. Don't show up unannounced, and don't call me asking to babysit. Period.
Let's go. Shout out to HQ.
You ain't shit, HQ. That's fucked up.
HQ, can I ask for something before I go?
What?
$5.
Please don't email me the link 3 minutes before the show.
That's what Mr. Gavin and Walker do 5 minutes before the show.
I'm not for that's not.
I thought that was normal.
Respectfully, I'm not them. Right?
I thought that was normal. For real.
Hey, bless you, Blanco. She sent me a link like 2 minutes. I said, HQ, can you send me the link a little before the show? She said, okay, now it's 5 minutes. He's like 9:56. Come on, man.
Yeah, the fact you even read the email. I mean, was it an email or a DM?
It was an email.
Nigga, you lucky as hell.
And then she said,
it takes like 5 days for this nigga to get back at you.
She said, I'm running late. I thought, oh, she's running late, so the show is going to be late. She sent me the email at 56. She started at 57. I don't get it.
Thank you, Patty. Gifted 1 HQ Reacts.
Thank you for having me, HQ. And Saturday I have your ass. Now I have somebody for you.
Oh.
You're playing too much. You read the email, right?
Now you know when you put me on the spot.
No, I will not be the god of chaos. I will be there to kind of.
Is it OG?
Control.
No, we're going to have red lipstick vibes, so you can do.
Oh wow!
Yes. Did you saw the thumbnail? Do you like the thumbnail that we did?
Oh wow! I haven't seen it. I told you I literally just ran in the door.
Let me show you, because you are a complainer. And I know you have to get the baby. So
wait a minute, you got me a Jay. Look at the thumbnail.
About everything.
Look at the thumbnail, Jay. That does not look like me.
Doesn't this look like you?
Wait a minute.
Come on, Ishki. Does it look like her?
Oh, now it look like me.
On the
so
left.
Why are you crying?
Oh my goodness. This you need to take that down.
Why are you crying? I'm trying to get you a boyfriend, HQ. See?
Wait a minute, why you fighting? What are you doing with Fatty being messy now.
I'm trying to get that HQ with the curves and shit. Look at the
that looks like that girl from what that's the name? Issa Rae? That's the actress name.
It's sort of like New York.
Damn.
New York from what is it called?
From the
Flavor.
Flavor.
Yes.
That thumbnail, boy.
Yeah.
You know she got a flat booty, man. I don't know why you gave her hips.
The reason why HQ don't want to stand up because she don't want y'all in her DMs.
No, I'm in a chair.
HQ high and she's sitting on something.
She's on a wheelchair.
My hips, I had surgery.
HQ, she 2 inches taller when she sit down.
Damn.
Hey, stop talking about my baby mama like that. Relax.
Relax. Natural, give me your last thoughts.
I just, like I said, I think it was just for entertainment, of course. I hope she's not like that in real life. I hope she does have, a nice, humble, sweet personality. I hope she's not combative. I hope she's not argumentative. She was obnoxious. I definitely don't see anybody wanting to talk to her. But
some people like that. She can be cunty.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe somebody will. I just don't know who though. Like, I have not encountered a guy that would be interested in actually holding a conversation with her. Like, even just listening to her, it seems like she always has to have the last word. Like she was just she was too much.
She is exhausted. That's the word.
Draining, yes, for
exhausting.
sure. Yeah, definitely.
If it is the guy that she likes, she gonna hide that for a little bit until she can get that guy hooked.
Everybody, throw their stuff in the chat. I guess your link. Throw that in the chat.
HQ, we don't have wrenches. That's the problem.
You say what?
Yeah.
If we don't have wrenches, you can put no link.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta figure that out.
I
gotta figure that out. I'm sorry.
Thank you for
You need to. Yeah, you need Fatty to coach you for like 30 minutes or so, man. It takes 30 minutes to an hour. You get the basic.
Hey, but I said AHQ when we were talking. Just can you put this on the thing? She said no. Next show. Can you put the layout for that crazy show? No, next show. I don't know how to do that.
Look, I'm over here flying by the seat of my pants. When somebody tell me something, somebody said something about a Discord. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah,
So
you're not ready. You still not ready. You just
there you go. So why y'all mentioning this shit when you know I don't know how to do it?
You are not ready.
Yes.
Good show, girl. I'll talk to you later.
Jay, what's your last thought? Go ahead.
Stop buying into the delusion. Yes. Buck against the delusion at all costs. Right. We need to do that. That's what's wrong.
I'm just being contrarian just to be contrarian.
Don't be a contrarian. Don't be a contrarian. Be a contrarian when there's something contrary to say.
No, God, I know what's right and wrong. I get it.
You HQ, it might be some guy whose daughter, he's a divorcee or he's a widower, and his daughter tell him, hey, come check out this channel. Mm-hmm. And this dude is all shoulders. He's a retired Army sergeant. And he had his own mechanic shop. So he got strong hands. He know how to work. Big old shoulders. Bald head. Nice full salt and pepper beard. Mm-hmm. Stomach flat. Mm-hmm. Still do his push-ups in the morning. Hoorah. Mm-hmm. And he come look at this channel. He like, oh, look at this attractive thing right here. And then you start getting all contrary. And he gonna be like, oh man, she was beautiful until she opened her mouth.
Jay.
And then what? Then you block your blessings.
You know that channel, you know that what is that dating site that I opened up a month or two ago? Remember we did that dating? Do you know I still get pings all day, every day from that dating site?
Yeah.
So men are not the problem.
Anyhow, y'all go check out my my channel, my J Tillman 45 channel, if you like smooth jazz.
Oh, wait a minute. When I gave you that, when you got that wrench, can you put stuff in the chat? Is that what they mean?
When I put my link in, it makes it accessible so people can click on it. If anybody else was to do that without the wrench, it would show up, but you wouldn't be able to click on it. You'd have to copy and paste it.
Oh, okay. So and I had to give Fatty the same thing that I gave you. Okay. Got to figure that out.
Smooth jazz, lo-fi. Go check out my music. If not, go to Back to the Flicks. It's nothing on there now because all my stuff is down because I'm moving back to America.
Back to America.
I'm moving to Chicago.
You coming back to America for real?
I'm going down to Chicago. Look, we ready. I can show you around the town.
You coming to Chicago? You going to Chicago?
I don't like getting shot. No. I'm moving to.
I live in the country. We ain't doing that. I don't live in the city.
East Coast. I'm moving to the East Coast.
Oh, you moving to the East Coast, Washington, Baltimore.
Back to the Northeast. Stop worrying about where I'm going. I'm moving back to the East Coast.
I'm not asking. I ain't doing
it's people. I don't know if there's people watching. It might be some crazy people in here.
East is East. Well, thank y'all. Thank you, Natural KRC J. Thank you.
I'm gonna get back to painting, man. I got paint. I'm supposed to be painting a room right now. Y'all
man, I'd be mad at you. I'd be like, what the hell? What you on here?
Like I had a headache. I was taking a nap. I don't know what happened.
Thank y'all. Hit the like button going out and in. However you want to
do.
Thank y'all. Bye. Thank y'all. Thank you.